All right, today we are playing through Too Many Bones, and I am playing with Nelson All Over. First off, make sure you go support him on YouTube, Nelson All Over and Nelson All Over Cards. I'll link it down below. Make sure you go support him on Twitch, twitch.tv/Nelson All Over. You can go to my Twitch if you want to watch live playthroughs like this. It's twitch.tv/D20. We're working. So we are going against Nam. He is playing Patches, and I'm playing as Riffle. Now, this is like my third time playing this gear lock. I haven't used them a lot, really like ever. And I'm still trying to figure out the ins and the outs of Riffle and the best way to use card combinations and all that stuff. So I'm not great yet. And I kind of dragged down the team a bit, but still a fun gear lock. Still a lot of fun to play them. And yeah, let me know down in the comments if you've played this gear lock yet, who your favorite gear lock is, if you like Too Many Bones, really anything that you want to put down there. I appreciate it. And while you're down there, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe. All that stuff really helps out. And I hope you enjoy this playthrough of Too Many Bones. All right. I think this is working. Hopefully you all can hear me. Hopefully you all can see Nelson. Hopefully everything makes sense. I have no idea. I have never done this, but Nelson, welcome to the very first stream where I've had somebody else on. So congratulations.
Well, I'm happy to be here. It's been fun. I've had you on my stream multiple times, but yes, I was gonna say it if you did not bring it up. This is the first time I've joined your stream.
Yeah. This is kind of crazy, and I'm excited. It's Too Many Bones because for those that don't know, I've hounded Nelson about this for about like years, and I convinced him to buy all of it. Like all of it.
Not,
right?
I haven't bought all of it. So I bought the core set, and then I bought Undertow. I have not unboxed Undertow yet. I've played the core set. I played it once last year at PAX Unplugged, like last year, like 2021. And then I kind of took a break. And then over the last like 2 weeks, I think I've played it 3 times. Now, have I ever played it correctly? That is probably a no. So
that's right. Me
outside
either.
of that, yeah. But yeah, no, outside of that, that's I'm excited to play it. I'm excited to play it with the master, and so I can learn exactly how I've been playing incorrectly all of these times.
Okay, so that's a lot of pressure that you're putting on me, and I don't really care for it.
You should feel very pressured right now. Yeah,
I do. So I guess what we'll say also, Pickle, welcome. Hopefully you're staying for a while, because if you are, you can correct all the rules mistakes that I miss. B fan. Hoping my Riffle will arrive next month. Hopefully it does. Riffle has been a lot of fun so far and really enjoyable. He's been weird to figure out, so I will say that. And I'm probably gonna make rules mistakes with Riffle. But you know, say Livy, right? Don't worry, Mark will show up at some point to point at your mistakes. Yes, perfect. Yes. He will, and that will make me feel better because he just knows the game much better. Looks like Undertow Battle Mat. Yeah, so this is the other side of Undertow, right? So this side's the Undertow one. Oh my god, my camera. That's the other side of Undertow, and Nelson is using. Well, you can't see it. I can see it. He's using the traditional one. There it is. So beautiful, so clean. All right, there. It fits my blurriness. All right. So yes, we're gonna go through. We're just doing Nam. Okay, so we're just gonna do Nam. Of course, Nelson's face is right now blocking the tracker, but if I move him, if I move him, there it is. All right, there's Nam. So we just have to make our way over here, which we'll do on my tracker. But you all really don't need to see that because it's not as important as anything else. I pulled, I think, everything out that isn't core related, except for loot stuff and trove loot, because all that stuff is mixed and I have no idea what goes with what, because they're not identified. Like there's some things that say promo, so I know that's off. But and other than that, we're gonna maybe make some rules mistakes. But I guess first, because I have to. So for those that don't know, I have to shuffle Riffle's deck of cards. So I have to shuffle this and draw 22 cards. And while I do that, tell me your strategy with Patches. What are your plans? Are you doing a healing Patches? Are you doing an attack Patches? Are you just gonna wing it?
I have no idea what Riffle does, and so is Riffle the type of character that does a lot of damage, or is he not that type of character?
Riffle. So I've played them. This will be my third time tonight. He basically, the way he works is I go through a deck of cards and I have to make like poker hands. And as I do poker hands, like depending on what I do, it can either deal 1 damage to an adjacent enemy, heal 1 HP, gain a bones, or basically move a card from one deck to the other. That's like his main gimmick. And there's other things he can do too. So he can kind of do a little bit of everything, like a jack of all trades type of thing. Um, so we healing always helps, obviously, and big damage helps, and you defending for a lot helps, and you winning helps. So if you could just do a little bit of everything, I think that will work out for the best of it.
Okay, yeah, no, then in that case, I'll just go with the jack of all trades build.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. Now, have you played patches before?
I've played patches one time before,
Oh, that's
so
perfect. Yeah.
I played Picket. Then
Okay.
I changed. I did patches for my second game. Then I went back to Picket. I really like Picket. I enjoyed patches, but that I was still kind of like in. Well, I still am in the learning phase of the game. But
Mm.
I wanted to go back to patches just because he seems like a character I would really enjoy. I typically enjoy the support healer characters, and so figured that
Mm.
we try that. But he also has that big damage bone saw. That's really interesting.
Right. So I think that's what's gonna be the best part of you tonight is that you could do all of it.
Okay.
Yes. Riffle is a they them. I will probably mess it up constantly, but yes, Riffle is
Cool.
technically they them. But yeah. So oh yeah, I think I mentioned this before. We'll play easy because easy is easy and easy is good. So we'll start off with 2 extra life. So you can take your HP die and put it on your health. Give yourself 2, and then we can hear your chips. I'm sure we can hear really nice, thick sounding chips that you have, right? I'm sure it's not the cheap ones that you have.
If I use the monster ones, I don't I don't have the upgraded I don't have the upgraded chits yet. They are coming with the what is the newest Kickstarter that they or not Kickstarter Game Found that they just launched?
Unbreakable, right?
Unbreakable, yeah. So I added on the premium health chips to Unbreakable. So whenever I get that, I will have the premium chips. But right now I'm playing as a peasant.
So with Unbreakable, did you order everything? Like all the
No,
things?
no.
Ah. Ah.
I just ordered Unbreakable. I just ordered the premium health chips. I do have Undertow downstairs, and then I I enjoyed this game a lot. My wife enjoyed this game a lot more than I thought she was going to, and so I'm thinking that um I'm thinking that I probably will pick up maybe a gear lock or two at like going forward and at
Yeah.
cons. So
Yeah, and plus on like Black Friday, usually they bundle the gear locks together, which is always
oh,
really
that's
nice.
cool.
So
Yeah,
you can
that's
get
really
the
cool.
discount. But like everyone loves Gilly. Gilly's a really good gear lock, so you will need to build smart as Nam is pretty quick game. That is true. So is the one downside with this being a quick game is that we have to be really efficient with things. So just FYI. But we're playing an
Yeah.
easy, so hopefully that'll balance it out a little bit. Hopamaka soon. I cannot wait. QML, is that who's shipping it? Quarter whatever they are. Logistics. They said I have to change my address, and I didn't have to. But they gave me the time. So hopefully in the next week or two it'll be sent. So I just received my Hoplo yesterday. It's awesome. Also, Board Gamer Girl, how are you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you as always, even though we were just talking like an hour ago. 100% recommend more gear locks first over everything else. I agree. I do agree. More gear locks makes it more fun. Though, like for you, Nelson, there's a splice and dice box where when you get bored of everything else, you get that and then you hate your life because
Okay,
all the
cool.
tyrants in it are so incredibly hard. And then you can just build your own and you can make them really hard. So,
Oh, good, because the tyrants are so easy already.
wait till we start playing Undertale together and you'll be like, wow, these tyrants are really easy. Both you guys streaming together. Could a stream be more handsome?
You can turn
No.
off my video. Oh.
That well, no. I mean, it helps a little, but not like a ton. All right. So for those that don't know, with Riffle, I count out 22 cards. I still have the rest of my deck off to the side. It's hidden under Nelson's screen, but it is off to the side. And I have to draw 5 cards and do stuff with it. But if anyone's wondering why there's a big deck of cards there, that's why. All right. So in easy, we also get 1 skill for free. So you get to do whatever skill you want on your sheet for free. It could be attack, dexterity, or defense if you really wanted to as well.
Is that typically not the right way to build in? Like, do you typically not go the attack, dexterity, defense? You go with the better die first, or how do you typically build?
So do you want me to ruin the game for you or no? Like borderline ruin the game for you? There is like a real for the villains, for the villains in the core box, there's actually a really easy way to win, like most of the time.
No, I don't want
Okay.
you.
Okay. Okay, that won't tell you. No, so you honestly, for me, like skills can be super useful. I really enjoy them if they make sense. One track, guiding on one track is usually a pretty good strategy, a pretty decent strategy overall. Um, Obviously, being able to roll attack and defense is key because it's the only thing you could do multiple times, right? Once you do a skill, easy but boring, exactly. um, the attack and defense dice, right? You can roll multiple times. Skill dice you can't, right? Once you use a skill,
Yeah,
you're done, right? Or
yeah,
for
yeah.
done for that day. So it's up to you. So I have to kind of use skills because in the way that my deck thing works is I have to have a certain amount of things in the deck builder class. If I don't, then I can only play so many cards. So, for example, I can only play one card plus the amount of skills I have in deck builders. So right now, I can only play a one card hand, which like isn't terrible, but it's nothing great. Like where the fun combos come in is when I could do more. Um, Cards from the full deck and place them in the discard, then choose up to the number of cards in the discard. Oh shoot! So I need to start probably with card counting. Cards at the top of your active deck. No, that's not what I want. Is that what I want? How do I get that from my full deck? Discard up to number of cards from your hand, then draw back up to 5 cards you may, from the discard. I have to remember how to do this. But I'm just gonna do card counting for now because I'm probably gonna bump that up as much as possible. Yeah. So what about you? What are you gonna do for skills?
Let's go with an attack. So I need to roll this. I can't roll an X, correct?
So you can get it for free in easy for right now.
Okay, cool.
When I'll probably have to jet soon, Jason. Get your questions in now. There's not gonna be any right yet. No, I mean we'll probably be good. I think my biggest question is I don't remember how to play Riffle off the top of my head. Look at the number of cards at the top of the active deck. All right. So I have my deck of 50 cards. Count place and designate point in the Riffle mat. This is the active deck. Okay. The other deck is not the active deck. That's the full deck. Place the remaining cards face down above Riffle's mat for the full deck. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, this is so easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what did you pick? Oh, you picked attack. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just Josh and you. Yeah, okay. Diamond's Edge, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Maurice Andrews, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well, Maurice. The ultimate goal of a game. Are there scenarios with different win conditions? No. The win condition is always the same. To destroy your opponents. But the way to destroy your opponents kind of changes. So like sometimes with some of the villains, it's pretty straightforward. For Nam, we're probably just going to beat them over the head a lot. With other villains later on in the game, it's not that easy. So hopefully that makes sense. So, all right, let's just jump into it, right? Let's just do it.
Do it.
So, go ahead. Good. All right. So, I used the base set day 1, day 2, day 3. So, and that's the day 3 one. I put things backwards. All right, there we go. I swear I'm a professional. Okay. All right, so leaving Obendor, only 12 hours till dawn, and a send-off ceremony that will no doubt change the lives of every remaining Gearlock and likely every life in Delore. Weapons and supplies are ready to go, but the night is young and adrenaline fills the veins. It's clear no sleep will be had tonight. There's sure to be some shady peddlers in dark alleys ready to deal in loot. Then again, some last-minute training could pay a nice dividend by morning. So, what to do. So our choices. Regardless of what we do, we will get 1 progress point, right? That's what that bottom means. Since we have the little spider symbol, it means we won't do an active battle. So we can either squeeze in some last minute self-improvement to gain 2 training points each, or we can shake down a shady street peddler to gain 1 training point, and then each Gearlock and party may draw 2 loot and choose 1 to keep. Nelson, what do you want to do?
Yeah. I feel like we gotta. I want more dice, so I am partial to the more training points.
I agree. I agree. I think that is a solid choice. I think you're a veteran at this game already. So, all
Let's go.
right. So
go-
what are you getting?
I'm gonna go Dex and a med kit.
Dex in the mid kit. I like it. All right.
That's gonna help me get. I can roll now. I can roll all of my attack and defense, and we're gonna just slowly make our way over to Bonesaw.
I like it. So
Bonesaw is ready.
I am also gonna do dexterity so I can attack and defend. And then I want to do discard them. Burn and turn, which if done right, will allow me to discard the number of cards from your hand and draw back up to 5 cards, and I can play another card combo, which hopefully should be useful. All right, so that's day 1. We have progressed, and now we move on to day 2. Congratulations, your first day is complete. This game's easy, right? Trade points, especially with non good choices for patches. Love bonesaw damage on every side. Agreed.
Bonesaw is ready.
Bonesaw. So for those that know, Nelson, we were talking about this on the Discord, which by the way, you should all join. The link's somewhere, I'm sure. I should probably know. I'm sure I have it somewhere. There we go. But oh yeah, we have to scout. We'll do that in 1 second. He sent me the what was it? It was from Spider-Man, right? Like the first
The very first Spider-Man. Yeah, the very first Spider-Man.
It has Macho Man Randy Savage in it. I love it. So
incredible.
All right, so we technically turn it off. We technically won the event, right? We did it. So now we can lockpick, which we can't do. We can loot trade, which we can't do, and then we could do individual options. So with our individual options, we can rest and recover, which is kind of silly because we have full life. We can search for better loot, which we can't do because we have no loot to search for. And now we could scout the area. So I guess with 2-player, we can each do this.
Yeah. That's how I've been playing.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me because it does say individual options.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to scout the area. I roll a 5. So with doing so, on a 4-5, reveal up to a 5-point baddie. So I will reveal a 5-point baddie, and the baddie in the future will be this guy, the Troll Enforcer. So he's on the top of our 5 stack. Are you also scouting, I assume?
Yeah. I'm also scouting a 5 baddie, so I rolled a 4.
You can roll a 4. Okay.
So if you left him, we'll leave him then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
it's up to, right?
It's up to yeah.
level
So
5,
you could do the level 1. Yeah, you want to do that?
I'll do a level 1 then, yeah.
Okay. So we have a Troll Brute, which is also a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. He's easy.
Yeah, easy. Easy clap. Okay, so now technically our day begins. So the fun thing is with me, I rarely scout because I just heal all the time. So like I kind of skip it. I'm so bad. And like with Gilly, you need to scout. I'm okay at this game. Okay, so 15 steps into the journey. 15 steps. And already a gear lock. I know, we made it so far, dude. And already a gear lock boot is stuck through by an arrow. Luckily, no toes were killed. Teeth were clenched, and a painful tug is made while looking around in embarrassment. Yow, he says with excitement. Now, sufficiently ticked, it's time to return the favor to the ominous figures at the edge of the woods. A commotion breaks out at the top of the city wall, interrupting all thoughts. Guards have now spotted the brazen intruders and are notching their arrows. Their help is at the ready. Like it or not, this adventure is underway. Way. Okay, so we have to fight regardless. So our first option is to hail the guards for help, right? So we still make the same baddie point stack. So for us, that would be 4 1-point baddies, right? Because it's just the day times the amount of players, for those that don't know. At the start of each round, arrows from the wall deal 1 true damage to each baddie. So each round, they're just going to get hit in the face, which is pretty nice. It's recommended for first-time adventurers. Or, because we're so experienced, it's time to show Obenar what gear locks are made of. With Obenar watching, you feel an extra shot of adrenaline as you prepare for your unassisted battle. So we get free adrenaline, which is really nice.
I do like free adrenaline.
Yeah, I think it's pretty sweet. Debt Troll, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Don't forget your progress. Yeah, we moved the progress bead over. But thank you. Thank you for double checking. I always appreciate it. All right, so either way, whatever we choose, we will each get a point and we will get some loot and we will gain some progress. So, what would you like to do? Do you want help or do
I'm a big
you
fan of showing off.
like just adrenaline? So if we
Yeah,
lose, oh yeah, I got to
it's
put
my fault.
day in progress on there. Okay, so we will show off and I hope this adrenaline works well for you. So, that's cool. All right, so we got to make our stack of batting points. So it is 4 points we're dealing with. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've counted too many chips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the
So
one, yes,
y'all were saying on the Discord how big of a step up in difficulty it goes from being 1 player to 2 player, and
yes,
it's insane. Like I was reading, I was comparing when I was playing 2 player, like what the battle would look like 1 player,
yeah,
and like the boss fights are incredibly because
yeah,
you ignore a lot of it for like a solo play, and I'm just like, oh my gosh,
yeah. You only have to
like
worry about the baddie stacks. It's really nice. That and like when we hit what is it, day like 4-ish? Like day 4 is always kind of rough, right? Because that's like when it's or no day. Yeah, day 4 is rough because that would be 8 baddie points. So it's like 5 and then 1, 1, 1, which is always a rough combination.
right, yeah.
Versus day 5 would just be 2 5s, which isn't that like terrible.
Right.
So yeah, it's kind of weird. So, all right. So our number 1 baddie in our number 1 spot, so that Nelson knows, is our Troll Brute. All right, he is coming in with 3 life, and he starts with a 1 speed. Oops, let me turn that off. All right, so he starts up there 1. All right, our second position baddie is a Troll Bomber? Troll Romper, coming in with 3 life and has 2 speed. Where's my purple dice? And let me know if I'm going too fast for you.
No, you're good.
Okay. All right, our number 3 spot is our Troll Youngin. Comes in with 4 health. Wow, they were like progressively getting worse. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We just have so many trolls in this battle.
Just we have to pay the troll or the troll toll. Yeah. All right, so that's a 3, and then our last one. Okay, is another Troll Romper. Man, is that all that's in the core box?
No.
I just don't even remember. All right, he comes in with that too. All right. So they were all, yeah, they're all melee. All right, you want to roll your initiative die first?
I got a 3.
A 3? All right. Oh, shoot, I don't have your die.
I'm using Tantrum for you.
That works. You have a 3? Oh, I don't want to run upstairs and get you. Okay.
Use the D6.
Well, we might need that one.
Eh.
There's an outside shot. I will use. You will be the blood symbol from Spice and Dice. Okay, so you rolled a 3?
I did.
Okay. Variga, welcome to my Bones Hype. I love it. Oh, snap, is that Riffle? It is. This is only my 3rd time playing him, so, you know. All right, I also rolled a 3, but I'm going to let you go first. Since it's ties, we could decide. And I have decided for you.
Perfect.
Because I want you to mess up first. All right, where do you want to start on the battle map? I didn't even bring your chip down. Man, I did not prepare for this. I completely forgot there's another gear lock I had to worry about.
So I guess like, are you, first off, are you ranged or are you melee?
I am melee.
Okay. Is there someone that we are particularly worried about?
All right, so thick skin, for those that don't know, because, you know, totally I know off the top of my head, but I just want to make sure. A thick skin is ignore the first number of damage the unit would take each turn, does not include true damage. So they all have careless as well, which should be helpful to us, right? So they roll the bones, they hurt themselves, which is really nice.
I typically ignore the ones that are rolling defense because those have a higher likelihood of just killing themselves.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Then do you want to start all the way to your right?
That's what I was thinking. Right in front of lane 4.
Yep, I see you. Okay. All right, so for those that don't know, like this is now Nelson, is the tails chip. Oh, wait, I can make you heads. That's probably better. You should probably be heads. All right, perfect. I'm gonna pop right next to you then. Unless, do you do anything that does damage to all adjacent units or anything?
Not yet.
Okay, good.
I did not grab a chip for you. So
Just
I'm also as unprepared.
Nah,
I'll
I
use
know,
the
right?
day tracker. You're the day tracker now.
That's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm doing for you anyway. All right, perfect. All right, you could start. Don't mess up.
Okay. So I can roll 2 attack dice, 1 defense dice because my
Who
dexterity is 3.
who's your
I
target
think I'm
first?
just the guy right in front of me. This thick skin 1 lane 4 maniac.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, so I rolled 3 damage and 1 defense.
Not nice.
So thick skin reduces that to 2 damage dealt. Is that right?
Yep.
And is
'cause
it the
he ignored
first time
one.
each round, or is it the first time each turn?
Ignore the first damage the unit would take this turn. So it's
Okay.
a turn. So like you took a gearlock turn, I would take a gearlock turn, from my understanding. So now if I was to attack him now, but I'm not gonna be able to. But if I was, he would ignore my first hit as well.
Cool. Okay.
Which is less than ideal because I do small amounts of damage. So we got that going for us.
Yeah,
All right.
go team.
Actually, thinking about that, I probably should have done that differently, but whatever. Too late. All right. So for those that don't
And
know,
and also thinking about it, we probably should have switched our spots. But here we are. We're
no,
having a good time.
yeah. I mean, it's only day 2. We've only messed this up terribly. But that's all right. So we don't want to heal. I do want bones. Okay. So for those that don't know, like basically I drew 5 cards, right? I drew 5 cards. And because I have 2 deck builder dice, I could basically use up to 3 of my cards at one time. That's how it works. I have to make either a single card, a suited match, just a matching pair, or a run, right? Just like cards in order. Then there's also, you could do a full house, a 4 of a kind, or a straight flush. I have yet to do that anytime I've played this game. So, but basically, each suit does something different, right? So a gear allows me to deal damage. Blood allows me to heal myself. The bone allows me to get bones, which allows me to do more stuff. And the eye lets me take the top deck of my full deck, or a top card of my full deck, which is off screen. Which I guess I could put right here so you all could see it. This is my full deck, and I could take this card and move it onto this pile. And this is how I slowly get, because if this pile runs out, I don't automatically shuffle. I have to figure out ways to shuffle this deck back up, which is like, I guess, supposed to be the fun of the game. Or I can use an eye as any other suit. It's like a wild card. So the suit effect of another card in this combo may be applied. So like if I did a gear and the eye with it, then hypothetically it could be 2 gears, right? This is how that could work. So that's the.
And then do you get more healing, more damage, et cetera, if you pair more cards together?
Yeah. So like, let's say I wouldn't do this now, but let's say I could play up to 3 cards, right? So I could do a run of 7, 8, 9. So I could heal 2 and do a damage right off the gate before I even start my turn. Essentially, this is all like before you start. So, Karakai, welcome. Good to see you, man. So I like the bone one and I like the eye one. So we're just gonna play 2 of our cards. We're gonna play a pair. So the bone lets me literally put a bone into my backup plan, and the eye, I'm going to take the top card of the full deck and move it to the active deck. And I'll hold on to the rest of my cards. I think I draw up at the end. I think that's what I do. Yeah, I think so. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I just draw up at the end. All right, so my target's going to be the guy in front of me, Troll Romper, which we'll see if I do anything with him. I can roll, what, 3 dice? Let's see, with card counting, what can I do? Card counting, look at the number of cards at the top of the active deck, please. All right, so we can do no card combo. Okay, let's roll burn in turn. All right, so we're going to roll all of our dice. All right, we got lots of defense. 2, 3. And burn in turn does use instantly. So burn in turn, we could discard up to a number of cards from your hand and draw up to, right? Discard up to, yeah. So we could discard up to 3 cards. I'm going to discard 2 because I don't need the blood ones yet because they don't really make sense to have. And then I could draw back up to 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And then now I could play another card combo. And I have lots of gears, but not really much I could do with the gears. Oh, wait. No, I can. 8, 9. All right, so 3, 5, 8, 9. So I could play another card combo of 8, 9 because it's a run, right? And then gears do damage, so I can attack this guy in front of me. He ignores the first damage, the second damage hits.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's how you play board games. Does playing cards take decks? No, it does not, which is nice. Hey, Beast, no, how's it going, man? All right, so first thing we gotta do is the yellow spot, lane 3. So he's going to first move up to 2 spots. He will attack me, because I'm closer, and he's gonna roll an attack and a defense die. So he has a defense on him, and he's gonna hit me for 1. I remove 1 shield. All right, easy enough. Purple guy is right in front of me, so he's going to attack me. Oh, good. He swings for 2. This is really nice. I really like this game.
Yikes.
All right. Green guy is in front of you, so he's going to attack you. He does 2 damage to you.
Good. Hard hitting.
Did you take your shield off first?
Yeah, you're right. That's how the game works.
Yep. No, that's fine. No, we all forget how the game works. Excuse me. And last one is the blue one. So now the funny thing with the blue guy is he's kind of stuck. So he's got to work his way all the way around. So he's got to go 1, 2. And he's slowly going to come around and attack one of us eventually. So.
Does he still roll his defense?
Oh, that was a big argument one time because they changed the rules way back when. He might. I got to double check. I'm used to them just being able to all attack me because it's solo. Does not need a target to roll a defense die. Okay, so yes, he still rolls his defense. Oh. 1. All right, cool. Awesome. Really happy about that. All right, that's the end of that. Round 2. Here we go. And I got to draw it back up.
So at the start of my turn, I heal 1.
Perfect. Awesome.
How much damage did you take?
How much damage did I take? I took none.
Oh, okay, then.
Because I have a lot of defense. Yeah, I'm fine.
You're fine. I'm going to roll 2 attacks and 1 defense. I'm attacking the guy right in front of me. Okay, so I did 1 defense and 2 attack, which will kill him.
The guy right in front of you? Perfect. It's like you played this game before. I like it.
Once or twice. That's not sarcasm. That's
like
actually
literally.
yeah.
All right. So let's do what color was he? He was green.
He was green.
Green die out. Okay, sweet. All right, sweet. So that was you. All right. Let's see what we got. We got bones. We got an eye. And we got attacks we can't do. Oh, I can literally do nothing. That's really bad. All right, so what I can do is I can play 1 card, right? Which is like something, I guess. So we will play the eye to put a card on top. All right. I will roll 2 defense, and I will roll an attack targeting the guy in lane 2 in front of me. We got a gambler and a healer, pretty much, yeah. All right, so I do 1 damage, but he has thick skin, so the first damage is ignored. I was kind of hoping it would be bones. So that's it for me. Now, this guy attacks next. He already has defense on him, so he doesn't roll another defense die, right? He doesn't keep stacking. And he does 1 damage. Takes out my defense. Or 1 of my defense, I should say. Purple guy. It gets to attack me as well. That's fun. He takes out my other defense. Perfect. Blue guy is still making the walk. And he already has his defense. All right, perfect. It is back to you.
Back to me on round 3. I'm full health. I think I'm gonna go after this this purple guy up here. So I'm gonna move 1, and I will attack 2 against the purple dude.
Okay.
Ooh, 2 bones.
Nice. Solid.
Big fan of that. Let's go.
Big fan. Big fan of bones. Hey, if you could get innate +1 like right off the bat, it's not bad. It's not
An A +1 for patches is really good.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. All right, my card combo. I'm gonna play a king and an ace. So a gear does a damage. I'm gonna target the purple guy. Now, again, he ignores the first damage this turn. So when I roll my attack die, hopefully I don't roll bones this time. And then I get the bone on the other one. So it means I get to put a bone in my active spot. Do I have time to go for up innate? I think so. I think we'll have time. All right, so I'm going to roll 2 defense and attack again because everyone can kind of see what my strategy is at this point. All right. Defense. I hit 1. Again, he already thick-skinned an attack damage before, so that one actually gets to go through. And that is the end of mine. Yellow gets to go. He's attacking me. Oh, good, too. Purple. All right, he
attacking.
The
I have
weakest one.
7 health.
You have 7? 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Oh no, I'm the weakest. All right, so he's gonna attack me. Oh jeez. Attacks me for 1 damage. And then this guy 1 finally made it over to me, and does 1 damage. All right, sweet. Round 4. Here we go. Starts with you. Baddies are. These 2 are attacking weakest. This one's attacking strongest, but it's only used for tiebreakers. So I was already the closest one there. So, all right, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 2 attack, and how much health are you down?
I am down to I have 3 health.
And you're sitting. What's your start? 5.
Yeah, 5.
Oh, cool. Hey, you got a guy who's wanting to offer promotion of your channel.
The price is lower than any of my competitors.
Oh my gosh, really? That's
somebody
cool.
offered me 1 million followers for 1 cent, Wheezy. So
why would you not take that?
Well, because I was waiting for this guy to say it was cheaper. So
1,000,001.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Exactly.
I'm gonna roll my medkit dice, targeting you. Okay, so I deal 1 damage to the only
Purple guy?
target. I do need to call up the target before him, but it was the only guy.
Yeah.
And then I heal you for 2.
That's all right. We could just cheat. It's fine. This won't be
Love that.
recorded and used later. All right. You healed me for 2. Perfect. Thank you.
I can heal you for 1 more if you want.
I don't think I could
with
take
my
it.
bones. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm at health. Yeah, I'm at max health.
Wait.
Oh shoot! I never drew back up. All right, is that everything for you?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, okay, I got bones and gears. All right, so I'm gonna bones and gears. All right, so I'm gonna target this guy right here and deal 1 damage. He does not have thick skin, so we take off the defense die, and then a bone is next. So I get another bone. So I'm up to 3. What can I do with pocket pair? Resolve 2 different suit effects. Oh, that could be nice, maybe. All right, so that's the end of that. I'm going to target this guy that's careless. I'm going to roll an attack and 2 defense. I'm just going to give myself the bones on that one. 2, and then 2 attack.
Nice.
1, 2. All right, cool. Easy. All right. Let's see. Now it's Yellow's turn. He's upset at me, so he's gonna attack me. Wow, 2 attack and 1 defense he gets. So he knocks off my shield. That's the end of that. Varega, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Karakai, give me mod and I'll murder the spam bot. Okay. Hold
Okay.
on. If you want a mod, that's fine. Oh wait, I can't do it quickly. Oh wait, no, and then I can monitor you. I can't moderate you quickly from OBS.
Monitor you though.
All right, so this guy's gonna attack me with his 1 attack dice because he still has defense on, and he rolls a bones. Oh, so that's careless. So he hits himself, right? So he knocks off his own defense.
Loser.
Yeah, what an idiot. God. All right, round 5. It is your turn. 2, 3, 4, 5.
It is my turn. I'm going to go 1, 2, and draw this other guy off of you. So I'm going to go down to the bottom of lane 4.
Bottom of lane 4. Okay, cool.
And we'll just roll an attack at
Crush him.
Thick Skin Man.
Crush him. Roll 6 damage on one die.
His thick skin absorbs my 1 attack.
Oh, that was a poor choice. Okay. All right. So, oh my god, I'm gonna be so close to the bones I need. All right, so we're using a pair of 10s. So the gear, I'm gonna deal 1 damage to this guy, and then I'm gonna get a bones. For the love of God, let me get 1 more bones. I'm gonna target him.
We can just hang out too if you need to go for a nade.
That's okay. Yeah, that's true. Oh, there it is. So many bones. Okay. So
I think it's too many bones.
Rumor has it is too. All right. So I'm going to spend all of them. I am now innate. I have to look up what that does because I already forgot. And then 1 damage onto him. So he's got 1 life left. All right, so that is that. I appreciate you guys and your Marvel Champions content. I agree. Nelson's Marvel Champions content is great. Mine is slightly entertaining. Jason is bad at champions, so you're most likely like him for his personality, which isn't even that good to begin with. Trolls are not known for their smarts. Fact check true. And y'all kill me with these bots.
He's calling us a troll? That's kind of rude. I mean, that's fair. Like, I get it.
Or were we just like trolling each other, and that's what the 4D chess. All right, careless guy is gonna attack me with an attack and a shield. Okay, so he gets a shield. Oh shoot, I don't know how that applies. So he's careless, so he hits himself, but he also rolled a shield, so I think he takes his own shield off. I'm gonna play that way because that makes it harder instead of him just murdering himself first. Yeah, but I'm not 100% sure that that's how that works.
The synchronized is tough here.
We actually, you guys don't know this, but we hang out every night on Discord, Nelson and I, for about an hour
practice.
And just practice. Yeah, we just practice our timing. Turns out after 1.5 years of doing it, we're really good.
We're getting there.
We're getting there, yeah. All right, so your guys, how much life do you have?
7.
3, 4, 5. Okay, he's targeting
more than
you.
your max.
Yeah. So he is targeting you because you are the strong gearlocks. So he does really 2 damage.
Ow.
Ouch. And he has 1 shield on himself.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So this starts fatigue round, right?
Yes. So now we all take 1 true damage. So I take 1. The guy that had 1 life left kills himself, so that's nice.
He's bad at the game. And true damage bypasses defense, correct?
Correct.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's what's so great about it. Like in solo, if you get like not like you can kind of like screw up the system by just like running around in circles from like the villain sometimes or the tyrant and just trying to outlast them. It's a solid strategy.
Thank you. I did forget my defense dice yet again.
Oh, from before?
The goal of the stream is for me to remember it 1 time. If I can remember my defense 1 time, I feel like I have succeeded in what I needed to do in this game.
And learn the game, yeah. No, I agree. I agree. If we could do that for you, man. Okay, so really quick, my innate allows me to vision cards may now be used as any number when playing a matching or run card combo. So the numbers on vision cards no longer matter. So a 4 is actually all the numbers. Vision cards may be used as any number when playing a matching or a run combo. I just can't use it for like crazy hands. So matching or run. Okay, that's fine. Janet, yes, thank you for the call out. And Beast, no, you should just buy all of it, just so you know. Okay, what are you going to do first?
First, I'm going to heal from my innate. So I'm back up to 2, 4, 6. I'm at 6.
Solid.
So backup plans can be activated at any point during your turn. Is that correct? Even after
Pretty
you
much.
roll dice? Okay.
Yes, but you can only do it once on your turn.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to roll a defense and 2 attack. I'm targeting the one guy left because there's not really a reason for us to hang out anymore.
No.
Because you got your innate?
Yeah, I got my innate, so I'm good.
Alrighty, so I rolled 2 bones. Interesting. Well, that's cool. And then a 2 attack, so thick skin and the defense.
Okay. So do you want to hang around and try to get your innate then? Or well, I mean, he's gonna slowly keep killing us. Like the game will slowly keep killing us, but like I have 4 rounds and you'll stay even. So do you want to like hold out for it?
I think so. I think that probably makes the most sense for us to do.
Okay. Actually, I could slowly heal myself from my cards. I forgot that's a thing I can do.
And I guess like the only problem with that is that it could be a pretty slow build, right? Because I only have 1 defense dice roll, so I need to make sure that I need to roll that, but then if I'm rolling attack, I could just kill him.
Yeah, but you can also not apply your attack. You can just roll attack for fun and just choose
you
not to
can?
use it. Yeah, if
Oh,
you
even
don't want
better.
to.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's absolutely do that then. I'm down.
You can yes, you can activate backup plan, get fortune discovered. That's true. You could do that. I have yet to do my fortune discovery on mine. I don't even know how to get my consumable. Okay, so I'm gonna use the eye solely to move cards over here because this pile is already dwindling pretty darn fast. So that's good. And then I am going to roll an attack and 2 bones. Or 2 bones. I'm already thinking. Shield. So I get a bone, I get a shield, and I get 1 attack, which gets his thick skin, so it does nothing.
Nice.
All right. So he is attacking, I still think you, right? 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4. Okay. So actually he could kill himself though, which would be the funny thing. He does not. He hits you for 1.
Okay. I don't have shield this time.
Womp womp womp.
Did he roll defense?
He did roll defense, yes.
How many?
Just he has 1. He has 1 on there.
Okay.
All right. We all take true damage, including him. So he only has 1 life left. So I'm not saying that you have to do it this time, but we're kind of running out of time for you to do it.
And if I don't do it this time, that's fine because I can do fortunate discovery now.
Yep,
So
yep.
I still can benefit. So I'm gonna heal at the beginning. I will roll 2 attack and 1 defense dice. What do we got? Oh my gosh, we rolled 2
Let's
skulls.
go.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so I will go ahead and trigger that and flip my little chip over, and now I can heal anybody.
There you go. So good. Did you knock off his shield by chance when you attacked or no?
No, I rolled a skull on that guy. All right, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I did. Shield,
okay.
I assume shield takes priority over thick skin.
Yes, because thick skin states that he just can't take damage. Ignore the first number of damage this unit would take. Nah, he wouldn't take any, obviously, if he was getting shielded. So that's how I understand the game. I'm probably wrong. All right, so I'm going to... Ugh. Hold on. So we can do... All right, so we're going to do a run of 7... Now remember, a vision can now be any number because I'm innate. So this queen is actually not a queen. Your eyes deceive you. It's an 8.
Ooh.
So
that does look like a cool 8.
Right? Yeah, it's fancy 8. All right, so the gear's gonna do 1 damage, which he's thick skin, so it does nothing. A crazy 8. We're gonna move the top card onto that deck, and then we're gonna heal ourselves for 1. Once I find that chip. All right. And then I'm going to roll.
And I can't see, just like my computer monitor does not have the best contrast, so I can't see who's saying it, but I did increase my health die by 1, so I'm now at 8, and I give myself another chip. When
Oh,
I
okay, perfect.
innate 1. Thank you.
That's good. Yeah, good catch. It's the queen of eights, exactly. All right, so I am rolling an attack and a defense die. Now I can't roll my other defense die, right, because it's already one's taken up. That's like one of the weird
I think you
rules that
can
people-
re-roll it. I thought you could re-roll it.
I think you can, but I'm just gonna leave
Okay.
it. That's always like a weird rule that everyone argues about. I don't know why. All right, so I do 1 damage, which knocks him out. So he has
Have
lost.
you
'Cause
already-
I thick
Oh, you
skinned
already-
him before with the deck of cards, so
Nice.
and we win. That's like the game, basically.
That's what I would say. That was some pretty hype adrenaline right there.
That's true. So by definition, we had to do a lot of hype with that. So this was the card we were doing. We were doing the bottom half of it for those that are wondering. 4, 5. Okay, so we had a lot of adrenaline in that unassisted battle. If the battle is lost, place your encounter. It's not lost, so joke's on the game. All right, so we get 2 points. So let's do the points first. Where are you going to allocate your points?
I'm going to go to Fast Hands and Bonesaw. Just because that sounds fun. Just go ahead and get the Bonesaw in there.
Bonesaw. No, that's sweet. All right, so I am gonna do House Edge and deck stacking. So now I can play all 5 cards if I really wanted to.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
what I could do. I don't know how useful that's gonna be because I need other stats really bad, but whatever. All right, so we also now get to draw loot. So we, just for everyone knows, the way that we're doing this, the easiest way to do it is I'm gonna draw from my loot, Nelson's gonna draw from his. If we happen to draw the same thing, one of us will redraw. But because mine's all mixed up from like everything that's out there, I don't know how to separate it. So, all right, what do you draw?
I got an Infused Incense. So I can roll 2 additional attack dice on your turn, and that does not cost any dex.
Nice. All right,
And this is a single-use item.
I am getting Fortune Discovery. Select one of your consumable skill dice and place it in the spot on your mat. It is now available for use. Let's go. Use that right off the bat. What is my consumable? Sleeved card. It's like the game knows me. I don't even know what that can do. When playing a card combo, this die can be used as the card of any number from the suit shown.
Nice.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. Don't hate that. All right. So we got that. We get 1 progress. Let me add that to our progress goals. So we're up to 2 progress out of the 6 we need. So we're already crushing this game. And we are moving on to day 3. Now, you can look for better loot if you would like. You can trade. Well, you can't trade loot with me. Sorry. Or you can heal.
Why can I not trade loot with you? Oh, because you got
no
the yeah, you did. Yeah, okay, that's right. But I could give you this if I absolutely wanted to.
I mean, I think it would be a really bad trade, and the game would be like, no, that's a poor choice.
Yeah. The only reason to do that is if you happen to be ranged, I think. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
I'm
gonna-
still fighting a cold for like 2 weeks now.
2, 4, 6. I think I'm just gonna be able to heal myself up eventually. I'm sitting at 6, so instead, I kind of like Infused Incense, especially here at the very beginning, because I think that can probably get us through some stickier situations so that we can level up easier. So I guess our last option is to scout, or I could just heal.
You could
Just say
scout.
screw it and heal.
We know what the top 5 is, or the top 5 baddie is, so that's not too bad. And
Yeah.
honestly, we're just gonna murder everything anyway, so like, who cares, right?
Exactly. I guess I'll just take the 2.
There you go. That's the spirit. I'm
Go
healing
up
as well.
to 8.
All right. So we did all that. We did our progress. All right, that is done. That is done. So I did the day, right? Day 3. Yep, day 3. We were good. All right, day 3 card. Here we go. Crisp 20 for all your TMB stuff. How crisp? It better be like really crisp.
Oh, crisp.
Well, here's the joke's on you. You would have to fly back with it all. And it's like it's a lot of luggage fees you're gonna incur. Like a lot.
More on luggage fees than you would the $20.
Yeah, no, I actually make out on that. Okay, so crossing the Cybron, the Cybron River, a glistening vein of trade running the length of Delore, playfully beckons as it shimmers in the daylight up ahead. But with so few bridges in these parts, this crossing is an obvious spot for enemy scouts and traps. A journey of this importance leaves only two options. Tucking the ears and trying to blend in is risky but efficient. A boat at dusk carries less chance of discovery but requires a business with the Molna, a trading syndicate with their own set of drawbacks. All right. So we can either not fight or not fight, which is always exciting. Now,
I think we should not fight.
I think that's a solid plan. So we could tuck our ears and walk like a commoner. We roll a d6 for each gear lock in party. On a 1 or a 2, your party is spotted. Find the first tyrant encounter in your deck and place it on the top. Shuffle the remaining cards and keep them underneath. Or we can hire the Molnar and have a chance for Trove Loot. And it depends if you want to go for Trove Loot. Now, the key thing to note with this too is if we do the whole commoner thing, we will get 2 progress points, which is kind of crazy right off the bat, and a skill. So it's either skill or the chance to go for Trove Loot.
I love me some skills. I feel like I also feel like I could blend in fairly well.
Yeah, I think so too. My ears are tucked in these headphones really well, and I feel like my character is also wearing these headphones. So I agree. So let's progress 2. 1, 2.
Well, do we have to roll a 1 or a 2, right?
Yeah, I mean we still get it regardless, but yeah, we have to.
Oh, sweet, nice.
Yeah. The only rolled a 3. Change... All right, you roll a 3. That's good. Let's see if I mess this up for us. Hey, I rolled a 4. All right, cool.
Liar.
So, don't
I don't know.
That's right. It is blocked. It is blocked. Still 3. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh my god, that could have been bad. Okay, so. All right. So okay, if it's 1 or 2, then we have to put the tyrant card on the top, but we don't have to do that, so we are good to go. So that is progress. Oops, hit the camera. That's fun. And then we are now on day 4.
We also get a skill point, correct?
And we get a skill point. Yeah, we should probably do that before we get too weak. So, what would you like?
I'm thinking Dex. That allows me to move a little bit more, and then also I start having these skill dice. It's either Dex or Toxins. Toxins, I love Toxins. I love me some Toxins.
Are pretty sweet. Carrot Guy says also, Jason, I think we should play Wingspan again. Okay. The odds that you beat me twice in a row are like slim to none, so I accept. All right. I'm thinking I'm going to try for attack first. Okay. Never mind. Not doing attack then. Then I'll just take health.
So if you fail, you can then spend it on health, dexterity, or a skill point. Is that correct?
Or defense, yeah. So you could do the opposite.
Defense. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So like if you fail on your test, you don't like not get to use the point. It's basically you just can't use the point for that, basically.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
You make me want a chip theory game so bad. Hoplo is calling my name. You should absolutely get Hoplo. I'm just telling you now, it's going to be phenomenal. I like how Nelson has used a red background for his board. It makes it look like you both have boards side by side. No, yeah, we planned that. Yeah, we talked about it.
Yesterday in our hour-long practice session for synchronized.
No, exactly.
We talked about what background we were using, yeah.
And the only reason I didn't color grade it correctly or anything is my kid wanted me to read him a story because he's needy. Darn 3-year-olds. So I didn't get the color correct. So that's his fault. So just FYI, not my fault. All right. Let us do day 4. All right. This is our first random card. So all these cards also are from the base set. I think I pulled out all of them. But if I messed up, sorry, Nelson. Okay. So blinded by the light. Let's duck in here, our scout says. We have a scout now. That's cool. As we dash for a cave that's well protected from the torrential downpour. As we wring out our drenched clothing, we realize the narrow entrance has opened into a large cavern. We are surrounded by dusty barrels of unknown origin. There is an opening in the ceiling that seems to have caught the only ray of sunlight in the middle of the storm. Suddenly, in the center of the barrels, a large chest with an ornate lock is revealed by the focused beams from above. The ornate lock reflects the light rays from into our eyes, making it hard to look directly at it, but we also can't seem to look away. Is this like the Covenant? Like the chest? What is that from Indiana Jones? The chest of the Covenant or whatever?
Ark of the Covenant.
Ark of the Covenant. Yes. I should know that as somebody watches that movie. Don't let Nissan fool you. He turned his blue mat over and the reverse side is red. That's yeah. Oh, it's wood underneath too. I like that. That was there.
Yeah.
As a I'm onto his schemes. Always best to use the first trading point on attack or defense. If it fails, use something. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Are we okay if I try defense then first?
Yeah, if you want to, that's fine.
Okay, X. I'm gonna do Dex.
So wait. On the defensive die though, if you fail, you could try one more time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So defense, you can try again with any bones. So now you get it. Attacking, you have to get the first time. Defense, if you fail the first time, you're allowed to retry it.
Interesting.
Don't know why, but that's the rules. Oh, hey, we don't have to fight. We're gonna blow through this game so fast. We've only been going for an hour and we've talked for 50 minutes. Okay, so we can either go for a trove loot. Oh, it's just one of us though. It's not both of us. So okay, let's try to open it. We could draw the top trove loot cards, select a gear lock to perform a lockpick attempt. If they manage to solve all 3 locks, that gear lock gains unlocked trove loot. If unsuccessful, draw the loot. Encounter success is achieved no matter the outcome. And the other option is check those barrels. Choose 1 to 4 barrels to destroy. Roll a d6 for each barrel's HP strength and set it on the battle mat in order from strongest to weakness. Each gear lock takes 1 turn to roll total attack dice to destroy the barrels in the same order. Each gear lock can only attack 1 barrel. Total barrels destroyed equals total loot gained. So we could gain a bunch of loot depending on how we do the barrels.
I'm a big fan of a bunch of loot.
I like the idea of that. I'm fine with that. All right, so we have to choose 1 to 4 barrels to destroy. Roll a d6 for each barrel's strength and set on the battle mat in order of strongest to weakest. Each gear lock takes. Okay, so we have to. All right, how many barrels do we want to do? 2?
Do we just get like 1 turn?
Yeah, we get to like chuck attack. So I have 1 attack die, right? So I'm
have
not
bones
really
though.
swinging. That well, can we do that? Hold on, battle mat in order. Takes 1 turn to roll their total attack dice. So you can only use your attack dice.
Okay.
So we just go. Oh, wait, hold on. Each gear lock can only attack 1 barrel. Total barrels destroyed equals total loot gained. All right. So you want to do 2 barrels and see if we can gain 2 total loot. And if we only gain 1, then we'll figure out what we do with it.
Yep. I'm good with that.
So we have to, or I have to roll a d6, right? So each gear lock, hold on. Roll a d6 for each barrel's strength. Okay. So this is barrel number 1. It's gonna be there. Oh my god, it's a freaking 4. Okay, that's our first barrel. All right, second barrel. It's a 5. Okay. I never said I was good at rolling. All right. So we have the 5 and the 4. So now.
So I think we both attack the.
Each gear lock takes
4?
1 turn to roll total attack dice to destroy barrels in the same order. So we have to go from strongest to weakest. So we have to attack the strongest first.
Okay.
So the card states that we have to put them in order from strongest to weakness. Each gear lock takes 1 turn to roll a total attack dice to destroy barrels in the same order. Each gear lock can only attack 1 barrel. Total barrels destroyed equals total loot gained. So we got to go for the first barrel, roll some attack dice and see what happens.
I rolled 1.
I rolled a 1, so we did 2 damage. We are the weakest gear locks that have ever existed.
Oh, team. Let's go.
All right. So that was a failure, but we progress. So we're basically at the boss. We're 1 shy.
And we get a
training
skill?
point. Yeah.
Training point.
1, 2, 3. All right. So what are you going for?
You know, I feel like go team noodle arm. Yeah, Maurice, this game is excellent. I really want these toxins. I feel like toxins feels like the fun thing to do. Also, but I did say I was gonna go dexterity before I could roll more dice. So the call here is to go like attack, and then if I fail, go dex.
Sure. Or you can go attack the defense and dex, or you could just say I just want toxins, or you could just say I don't even need points because I'm so good.
That's true. I guess I am at 3 dex. For some reason, I thought I was only at 2. I guess I will train attack.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Hey, Solid.
Let's go.
All right. I am also going to go for attack. Let's see if I can roll 1 success. Hey, okay. I'm not terrible at this game.
And
All
you're
right,
really
cool.
good.
Oh my god. It's so tough being me. All right, so we did the progress. We now move up the day counter. So we are on day 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, day 5. Okay, cool. Draw the next one. Fire in the sky. That sounds good. All right. A breeze pushes through camp, leaving a hint of sulfur tickling our noses. With the next gust, it's quite obvious that something is on fire, and it seems to be us. Oh no, it's probably you though. Probably not me.
Bummer.
Actually, it's probably all
Yeah.
my cards, realistically. Rotten agates, someone exclaims, followed by a commotion of gearlocks frantically patting out single hairs and sidestepping falling branches fully ablaze. A splatter of fire is raining down upon us, and in a frenzy we run for what little cover we can find. Knowing a dragon has us in its sights, let's go.
Yikes.
Our options are limited as other unwanted guests are now pouring into the clearing. We need to do something fast or we are toast. Let's fight a dragon. All right, dragon, we fight back. So we could do a baddie stack, and that would be 10 points right now. So in round 1, only ranged gearlocks take their turn. Skip all baddies and other gearlocks. Party of 1 and 2, add a 5-point dragon baddie on top of the BKO, which could be fun. If a 20-point dragon is eliminated, shuffle special encounter hunting the hunters into your encounter deck, if not already. Wait, if a 20-point dragon is eliminated.
Because that's at a party of 3 or 4.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, how are we getting there? All right. And then the other one is keep your heads down, keep to the battle on the ground. Same baddie points. During battle, fire rains down from above, burning all gearlocks for 1 true damage at the start of every round.
Yikes.
This is not a great situation for us.
So it would be 2 5s plus the 5-point baddie dragon for an extra skill point or an extra training points if we went that way.
Yes.
Or we could just take 1 true damage each round and go for, and we would get 2 training points and loot anyways.
Yes.
Is the 5-point? Do we think the 5-point dragon is going to be worth 1 damage each round? I guess is my question.
That's a good question. So we know
Plus they get a free round on us if we go that way.
we also know that our first guy is gonna have 5 health. He's gonna be slow, but he is swinging for 3 with 2 defense. I mean, that's pretty legit. I mean, you can heal up, and I kind of have the ability to heal, so I'm not even that worried about taking 1 damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The other thing, are we one progress ahead of schedule?
We are. So if we fail, we're doing okay still, because we have 8 days to make 6 progress. So we still have 2 more days essentially to make 1 progress. We'll do more than 1 damage to you. Okay, good to know.
The 5-point dragon will do 1 damage to you each round.
Yeah, probably realistically.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm okay with just taking the hellfire from the sky and just seeing what happens. I mean, 2 training points is still excellent.
No, that's still great. That's still great.
And
value.
a loot.
And loot, yeah.
And so I say we don't fly too close. We're not Icarus. So let's try that.
All right, cool. So we do our baddie points. It is because it is day 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's day 5. We only have to fight 2 things, right? So the first one is our troll enforcer. I've been showing you, but let me just get that back out for you. Comes in with 5 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2 on his die. So he's pretty slow. He goes there. Our other guy is a dragon now. Orc Rager. Rager? Yeah. Also comes in with 5 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His die is a 3, so he's slightly faster. And he does have raiding though, and rage 2. So
but we don't have any raiding enemies.
Correct. Yeah, so rating, this unit would gain extra attack dice for each rating, which is that little blue X symbol. You're right, there is none. He does get rage too. I don't remember what that is. All right, so rage.
When he's damaged, I think he rolls 2 extra attack die.
Yes, yeah. So he could swing for a lot. So we have to kind of one shot him or get close to
Yeah.
one shot him. Thick skin boy, troll enforcer, and he has taunt, which will place a taunt effect die on this unit to start next turn. Adjacent opponents must attack him.
We get to roll initiative before we place, correct?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to anyway. I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 3.
All right, so I get to go very first. You get to go next, and then them.
Are we thinking we go after Trollman first?
Troll or the orc? Do you think we can one shot this orc fast?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I do. I do.
Oh yeah. Actually, I have a ton of attack. Actually, yeah. All right. So I'll go. I'll go.
What's your
off to
dex?
3.
Same. Let me go off to lane 4 because I can
Okay.
roll up. I can roll Bonesaw and then 2 attack.
Okay. That works. For me.
Yeah. And if yeah, okay. That works.
All right. So I am gonna go lane 2 then. Oh shoot! I should take the freaking thing off the screen. I'm gonna go lane 2 then. So I'm right in front of him, and just hopefully this troll enforcer doesn't take me out too fast. I'm gonna roll
Nice.
some defense.
How much health do you have?
I start with 6, or I have 6, I should say.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep track of that over here because now I can heal you.
Okay, that works. All right, you ready?
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna start. My target is the Orc Rager. So again, because I have innate and vision cards may be used as any number when playing a matching or a run. So this is my run of 3, 4, 5. I know it looks like a 7, but it's not. So
Ooh.
there was 2 damages in there. 1, 2, and then the lets me take off on the side, put it into my main deck. Okay, so then I got which one's my dexterity one? Which one? Dex deck. You choose number of cards from the discard pile and shuffle them into your active deck. That's what I need. All right, so I'm gonna roll that and an attack. Ugh, no, I'm not gonna roll that yet. I'm gonna roll 2 defense and attack. Again, he's still my same target. Okay, I got a bone, 1 shield, and 1 attack. So he's down to 2 life.
It's down to 2.
All right, pretty solid. Wait. During battle, fire rains down above. At the start
of the turn.
Yeah, we should have taken 1 damage. My bad. I totally forgot about dragons already. All right, so that is my turn.
Okay. I'm going to heal me because once we kill this guy's going to come start attacking me. So
What? The troll enforcer? No, he's gonna come for me.
troll enforcer.
He's gonna come for
He
me.
goes for. I'm gonna step up.
Oh, so we'll
and
be
then
equal
he's gonna
distance.
Yeah, we'll be equal distance at that
I
point.
gotcha.
So I'm gonna use one of my decks to move up. I will roll a bone saw, which there are 2 1s on it.
Don't roll that.
I think
Don't roll the 1.
is it worth? Yeah, I think it's probably worth rolling the bone saw in a defense and just. I mean, if you die, you die. No, that's probably really bad. I'm gonna roll an attack die and the bone saw.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 1 on the bone saw, but 2 on the attack die, so he's done. He's done.
All right. Solid. All right, so we don't have to worry about him, which is nice. All right. What color was that? Purple. All right. All right. So big boy's gonna come over. He's now in lane 2. He is rolling 3 attack with 2 defense. All right. I'm usually pretty good at rolling bones.
Good.
Bones. Oh shoot. Sorry. He hit for 5.
Yikes.
And he has a taunt on him, which doesn't really make a difference right now.
So I'm down to 3 health.
Okay. Well, luckily
that's
you're not
fine.
the strongest anymore. So
That's true. I
All
also have
right.
a dumb amount of healing available to me.
Okay. All right. So we take our 1 true damage because fire is raining down from the dragons. Also, hello, Canadian Mustache. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Good to see you.
Does everybody, like, including the enemy, or is it just us?
During battle, fire rays down from above, burning all gear locks for 1 true
Okay, cool,
damage.
cool.
It's not
Is
cool.
fast hands a good die? I feel like fast hands is bad.
For your skill?
Yeah, like I mean, it's a prereq, but it's like, when do I ever need that much healing?
I guess if you had a lot of life. I'm trying to look up your fast
That's true.
hands.
It's a multiplier on the heal.
Ah. Yeah, I mean, you never know. I guess right now if you were burning from dragon fire, it might be all
That's
right.
fair. Fair.
Fair. All right. So let's do
He has 2 defense, right?
yeah.
Cool.
All right. I'm going to use a 5 and a 6. The 5 allows me to heal 1 because it's a blood, and the other one gives me bones, which is nice. I'm going to roll dex stacking, a defense, and an attack. Oh, give it to me. All right, so deck stacking allows me to take 5 cards from your discard and shuffle them in your active deck. Well, we'll do that in a second while you're doing your turn. The other one gives me 1 shield. The other one gives me 1 attack, so his defense goes down by 1. All right, it is now your turn.
Okay, so fast hands goes to my lock slot.
Okay.
But so I don't have to use it at that time that I roll it. But when I do use it, it is removed from the lock slot, correct?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. So I am going to fast hands, med kit, and actually I'm going to heal first. Heal 1.
Smart.
Fast hands, med kit, and a defense because he's going to be swinging at me probably.
How much life do you have?
I
Oh,
have
because
3, but I'm going to
you're
heal.
healing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I gotta heal 1, and I have a ×2 multiplier. I have a 1 defense. I'm not going to use my ×2 multiplier. I'm going to lock that in. I'm just going to heal the 1, and I'm going to let you take a hit.
Okay. All right, so he's
Okay.
targeting me.
Yeah, because you got 5.
Yeah, and I got some defense too. So
Cool.
all right, so he's swinging 3 and a defense. All right, he rolls. All right, so he rolls 1 defense. And he hits for 3, which takes out 2 of my shields, and then takes off 1 of my chips. So that works out well. And it is now round 3. We all take 1 true damage. So I'm down to 3 life. Fire everywhere.
Fire.
Everything's on fire. All right. Let's do okay. So I'm gonna do Queen King Ace. 2 gears. I do 2 damage. That takes off his health. And or not his health, his defense. And we got a bone. Pocket pair, 2 different suit effects. Oh, that's good. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna roll my 2 defense and 1 attack. Come on, 2 damage. Actually, wait. What are my skills? I might have to start focusing on skills for a second. What do I have? Card counting. Look at the top cards of the top deck. Place the. No, I don't want that. Oh wait, we do want House Edge. Draw a number of cards from the full deck and place them in your discard. Then choose up to the number of discards and put them in the bottom of your full deck. Oh wait, no, we don't care about that right now. All right, I just need bones. Is what I need. All right, come on, 2 bones. Okay, that's not what I wanted. All right, so we have 1 shield, 1 attack. Unfortunately, he has thick skin, so that does nothing. What I am gonna do though, I'm gonna pull 3 bones. No, I guess I should be able to survive. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna survive. Okay. All right, that's the end of my turn. 3, 4.
Okay, so on my turn, I'm at 3. You're at 3. So
Yeah.
whoever I heal, he targets. So I'm gonna target me.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a defense and 2 attack. Bones. And I rolled 3, so he takes
Oh, nice.
1, or he takes 2 damage.
2 damage. All right, so he's down to 3 attack, which is nice. All right, so that was you. Now he gets to go. So he's targeting you. He's rolling 3
Gonna
attack,
hurt.
2 defense.
Gonna hurt.
He's gonna roll so
Gonna
many
hurt.
bones. 3 damage.
Okay, so
And 2 shield
1,
as well.
2. I lose my shield. Hey, I remembered. I did it.
Hey,
So-
game successful. We're done.
Yeah, we did it, guys.
All right, we take
So I've
1
got
true damage.
I've got 2 health left. So
I
I've
did
got
now
1
tell you.
health left.
That's all you need.
Right?
That's
I
all.
will heal 1. Oh wait, no, it's your turn. I'm sorry.
You
It's your
have
turn.
so much health then.
Yeah. We're good.
All right, so I'm gonna do a very large run, because 5, 6. Okay, so vision cards may be used as any number when playing a matching or run combo. Okay, so this 5 is actually an 8, so I get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I get to heal for 4.
Oh, beautiful.
Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's my max life. I'm back up to. And
Nice.
the vision thing puts 1 card from the full deck on top of there. All right, cool. What do I have? 3 dexterity. So let's roll 2 attack and a defense. All right, there's our other bone. Perfect. And we roll 3 damage, which takes off his 2 shield. His thick skin takes the other one. I am then going to reshuffle, so I can shuffle all the discard cards in my pile back into my active deck. Oh, thank God. My deck was so thin. And then I'll draw back up. Okay. Your turn?
Okay, so I'm gonna heal me 1. Are we? I'm gonna roll 3 attack die.
3 attack? Okay.
Okay,
Knock
so
him
I
out.
rolled a bones. I rolled 2 attack, so he takes 1 damage.
3.
Down to
4,
2.
5. That's not terrible.
No.
All right, perfect. Maurice says, I can see why this is popular for solo gamers. The tech tree level up system and the poker rules for combat, a position that you normally see in area control and coin games. It has it all. It really does. And the asymmetrical heroes. All the heroes are so vastly different, and all the tyrants are so vastly different. It's what makes it really cool. And like all the heroes work for solo, some better than others, but they all work for it. It's pretty cool. All right, so he is targeting me, right? Because you don't have 6
Yeah.
life. Okay.
I have 2.
All right, perfect. So I got 3 attack, 2 defense. Bones, let's go. Okay, okay. He hits me for 4.
1 defense.
So 1 defense, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Cool. All right, we are on round 5. We both take true damage. I am down to 2 life.
I'm down to 1.
Perfect.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. All right, so we are going, excuse me. Use a jack, queen, king, ace. The vision gets the 1 card there. The 1 gives us a bone. And the other 2 does 2 damage. 1 takes off the shield. The other one is the thick skin damage, right?
Good.
So we get to
Do
roll
it.
a
Do it.
2 attack and a defense, because that's all we have. Just be 2 damage. Come on. Oh my God, this game. Okay.
1 damage?
So, yeah, we do 1 damage. So he has 1 life. So you have to hit him for 2. Wait, what's my 2 bones? Can I do anything good with that? At the end of the round, no. Play a card combo. Wait. No, it's just a bone. That's dumb. Okay, never mind. I can't do anything. Okay.
I'll roll 3 attack.
4, 5. Just hit him for 2. Hit him for 2. Get him.
I
Do
think
it.
no matter what, we win because I can back up plan to needle jab. So, yep, rolled 4.
Hey, we wins. We're so good at this game.
Gosh.
It's so easy. So easy. Okay, we have succeeded. All right, he did. Got him to the dead pile. Plus, like next round would have been true damage, so actually he would have knocked himself out that way too.
It would have been bad. It would have been bad.
Yeah, I mean it would have been a little hard, but that's fine. All right, so we get our progress point. So we now have officially enough progress to take on Nam, but we could go for another day to try to level up. some more. All right, so we get 2 progress points. So how would you like to spend yours?
Ooh, I'm gonna grab my toxin dice, and I'm gonna grab a dexterity.
Nice. Let's see. Chip in a chair. Do I want that one? I do like the idea of that. Um, okay. I'm gonna do chip in a chair. And I'm going to. What does Nam look like? He's at 6'2".
Thick skin
Let's.
3.
Does he
That's
have
the
thick
tough
skin
part.
3? Oh,
And
yeah, he
recover
does.
1.
All right, so I'm gonna roll 2 attack dice.
And with Nam, only one of us can be on the mat at one time.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Ugh. Good luck. Okay, so I failed my attack, which is always a good sign. So I'm gonna get health. I like the idea of healing. All right, and then we draw loot. So you can draw your loot first.
I get Fortunate Discovery. Select one of your consumable skill dice and place it in its spot on your mat. It is now available for use.
Nice. All right.
I think if we are going up against this Nam fella, I feel like the poison dart is probably a good
Poison's good.
call.
Yeah.
Poison's good.
Poison
Yeah.
would be really good. Canadian, good game. At least it's ending. How long? So it depends. Nam is kind of going the right speed for what it is, but Nam is the shortest villain you could play. The longest one, probably takes me about 3 hours solo. Oh, maybe 4 if I take my time. But like, there's only like 1 or 2 villains or tyrants that are that long. So most games are around like 2 hours probably for solo. For co-op, maybe like 3 then, like add an extra hour. All right, so you got that. I'm going to put on augmented footwear. Oh, wait, I guess I should show it. Anytime on your turn, move 1 adjacent position. Does not cost dex. Place this loot in the prep area as a reminder. That's fun. I'm going to place it over there because my loot area is full. All right, so we got all of our loot stuff. We got all that. It is now day 6. All right, so we can fight Nam, or we could get the next card and see if we level up more.
Poison dart is excellent against Nam. Let's go. I'm good to level up more. I think it's fun to level up. Leveling up is fun.
All right, so we'll do one more day. So the only let's see, if we do
The only
one more
problem is it
day,
doesn't make it harder.
it does make it a little bit harder. And it would leave us with what, 2 days to fight Nam. So if we totally screw everything up, then we could do it. Oh, I guess also individual stuff. If you want to trade up for better loot, if you want to switch loot, or if you want to heal, I'm just gonna heal. So
I'm gonna heal as well because I have 1 health.
yeah, I don't have much. So yeah, we still have 2 days, which isn't bad at all. So all right, let's do the next
I
day.
mean, or we could go against him. I guess like what does going against him give or what does leveling up get us? Like if we got a training point, like what I'm not quite sure if that would give me personally anything that would be super beneficial.
The only thing that might be nice is more attack, but you're right, that's not even a guaranteed if we get the training point.
Yeah, and if we
So
go progress or if we go day 6, we're looking at a bad EQ of 12 versus 14. Um
yeah.
so Dex.
We could go for
Yeah,
more decks. That could be not terrible. But you're right. It would be the so 12 would be Nam. Well, no, he was usually what, to the bottom. So it'd be 2 5s and 2 1s out there before he gets in, I think. So versus another day would be 2 5s and 4 1s. Which isn't
and we can only have
terrible.
one of us on the mat at a time, correct?
I
So
have to double check.
I'm pretty sure that is.
Yeah, only one at a time. So whoever's the first person has to kind of take out everyone else to give the next person a clear shot at Nom, almost.
Yeah. And I think I would like the poison against Nom, right? I can roll toxins and poison dart turn 1 against Nom.
Yeah.
And so that if I can survive, I also have bone saw. We only have to kill Nom. We don't have to kill everybody else either, right?
Correct. Yeah, we have to get him on the table and then kill him.
Yeah. So it may be worth just rolling into trying to kill him. Take out the 1 point or a baddie, right? A 1 point baddie or something, and then just hammer Nom and like let me go first so that I can take out a 1 point baddie and then poison.
Survive.
And then if I die, he's still poisoned, correct?
Yeah, he won't lose his poison. So or shouldn't.
Yes. So I think we probably go now because it's going to be easier for one person to take out 1 minion than it is 3.
Yeah. Patches should go second, especially with fatigue rounds. Ooh. The fatigue part is nice, per se.
That's true.
But I do have the ability to heal pretty regularly. Like, healing won't be too hard for me, maybe. And, well, I guess the other thing, too, that's good to know. What we could do is we could fight Nom. If we lose, we could literally train and then try him again, right? Because we're so far ahead of everything.
Yeah, that is true. So and if we do train, because I think what our saving grace is going to be this poison dart.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be pretty big for us.
Yeah. Okay, so I say let's fight Nom. I'll go first.
Okay.
And I'll try to I'll knock out as much as possible out of the way, I guess.
I think if you're going first, it may be better for you to focus on the 5 baddie.
Yeah, to make sure like less attacks you. Yeah, because there's no reason to get him out on the mat fast. I'm just going to try to take out a 5 and anything else I can before I die.
And Nom throws you all over the mat.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
Okay. All right, cool. We could do this.
I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Easy clap. Okay. Here we go. Nom. Also, one thing, I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of promos out for this game. And there's a thing you can get where you fight his entire family, including Pat and Sam and Deb and Catherine Sunshine Jackson.
It reminds me of Journey Along the Anduin. Is that the Lord of the Rings quest for the troll family?
Oh my gosh. But yeah, they have some good promos and Nom's the best one.
Nice.
Okay. Trolls as a species are not so smart. Nom, the troll chieftain of the Shalefist region, is no exception. However, no one has ever felt the need to point that out to Nom, due to the obvious reasons like size differentials and thunderclubs. It could also be because Nom loves to imprison those that anger him and then face off against his prey in a cage battle 1 by 1.
Bummer.
Shall fight. Clubbing with Nom. All right. Party of 1 ignores this. Sad. All right. So
that's crazy. See, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's like the party of 1 versus a party of 2 is 12 baddie points at this point.
Yep.
That's insane.
It is crazy. It's awesome. And that's why like solo is just a different game.
Right.
All right. So we have our 5, we have a 1, we have a 1, and then we have Nom. So only one gear lock on the battle mat at a time. Gear locks will decide who enters first, second, etc. When gear lock is KO'd, the next gear lock will assume a starting position on the battle mat and top spot in the initiative meter after end of round, which is nice.
Okay, good. Okay.
So my first enemy is a troll sage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Physical. There. And
rolling in hot.
Comes in with a 4. Okay. My next enemy is a troll enforcer. Everything is freaking thick skinned. Okay. So it has a 5 life. 2. That. Initiative meter is a 2. All right, my 1 point baddie is the old hardy frog thing. All right. So for those that don't remember what hardy is, because I surely do. Any turn this unit takes damage to its HP, total is reduced to 1. So you can only do 1 damage each time to it. 3 goes with a 4 initiative. It's melee, right? Yep. And the last one is don't be ranged. Son of a gun. Oh, it's always ranged. All right. Compound, what is it? A 6. Ooh. It's gonna shoot me in the face a lot. All right. Compound is compound damage or round? Compound is the round. That's good. That's exciting.
Which one is he?
He is the Kobold Tracker. Do you not have him? Because that'd be awesome.
No, I do.
Dang it. 2-player is the hardest player. Agreed. And I rolled a 3. That's terrible initiative.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was no good.
That's not good.
No,
We're gonna call that a setback right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get hit in the face quite a bit. Time to sleep, Mutant Genesis Knights. All right, so you want me to just kill the simple guy, right? And that's it. And then I'm good. I'm done.
So I think there may be something to be said about killing the ranged guy.
Yeah,
especially because of his compound. I don't. You actually could. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's something to be said about killing the ranged guy.
Okay, sweet.
Because I mean that compound is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah. No, by 6, it's gonna be doing 6 damage nonstop. So
right.
Okay. Do I have healing in here? I don't. Good. I was hoping that was the case. Okay.
You have 6 health total.
This is good. I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and we shall pray. All right, let us go. First guy is the Kobold Tracker. He's attacking me with compound damage. And it's a bones. Sucker.
Nice.
What a moron.
Loser.
So dumb. All right, so next guy is going to be the Sage. He will move his 2 spots right next to me. He will roll 2 attack and 1 defensive die. He does 3 damage, which stinks, and he gains 1 shield. So 3 damage onto me. And now the yellow guy goes 1, 2. Oh, he could go over there. That's fine. And now it is my turn. So first I will do the cards, which is interesting because I could do 7, 8. Doesn't really help though. No, that's fine. Oh wait, but I could do 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so again, vision, because I'm innate, counts as any single number. So 7, 8, 9, 10 is a run. 2 gears, so lets me do 2 damage. He has thick skin, so the other one doesn't do anything. Oh shoot, dude, he didn't roll a bones, right? Because he has inspire. I don't think I rolled a bone with him.
He did not.
All right, the next baddie initiative maybe takes a turn immediately after this one. Ugh. All right. Vision, I'm going to take the top card from there. And then a bone, I get to put a bone into my thing. All right, so now my augmented footwear. Anytime on your turn, move 1 adjacent position. Actually, I probably should have done that first.
Oh, and then you could have just killed that guy with the
Well, he has hardy, so he only takes 1 damage anyway.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah. So we're gonna back that up. I didn't realize I could do that on any point in my turn. So we're gonna move first with the augmented footwear, then do the 1 damage to him. Now I can't do any more damage to him, but that's okay.
Can you? It's 1 point per round.
I think so. Any turn this unit takes damage to its HP, total is reduced to 1. So any turn.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm not sure because this was written so far before this that it might have been ruled slightly differently nowadays, but that's how I understand, at least for now. So, all right, we're gonna roll 2 defense to get our defense up. Actually, what we could do, what we could do is we're gonna play burn and turn, and then we'll play the coin one, and then we will do a defensive one. Okay. It's actually okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, a bone. That's not at all what I want. Okay, so burn and turn lets us, it's a 3. So I could discard up to a number of cards from your hand, then draw back up to 5 cards. You may play a card combo. I'm not going to discard the bot. So I go 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Here we go. So we could do a 4, 5, 6. So we get another bone. And then we can heal 2.
Nice.
Now, we put this coin in our active slot. What that coin does is when you would be KO'd from damage from a baddie, instead ignore all damage from that baddie and set your HP to 1. So I live just a little bit longer. It might be useful. It might not be. All right. And then I have 3. I can resolve 2 different suit effects, but it doesn't really help us right now. But next round, I think that will.
Beast No sleeving cards is so therapeutic. Also, happy belated birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. Is that today or was that yesterday? I can't remember.
I thought it was yesterday, but all the days are running together.
They are running together. 3, 4, 5. All right, so now purple gets to attack me.
Did you, oh, yeah. Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. 3 attack, 2 defense.
No whammies.
All right, so he does 3 damage. 2, 3. And he is now taunting me, which is terrible because that means I have to target him.
It is today. Happy birthday, Beast No.
Hey, happy birthday. All right, so he has taunted me, which means place a taunt effect die. Until the start of its next turn, I must attack it.
Bummer.
So that's a big old bummer. All right. So now he's attacking with 2 attack. Lucky us. Does 3 damage. Oh god. Okay, so that would knock me out, but now sets me with 1 hit point. I'm not even gonna be like kill this one guy. All right, and then now he's gonna swing for 2. I didn't make it.
Didn't do it.
Right.
I tried so hard.
I died, which was not the strategy we had in mind. Okay, so that would go to the end of the round.
So taunt comes off at least. And I hop in here at the top, right?
Yeah, so you get to go first, which is the nice part. And you get to start either in the middle of everyone or next to the hardy guy. Leaf, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Not played today. Awesome. All right. So,
this is not good.
Well, okay. So we don't want to use your consumable. I mean, do we just want to like quote unquote scoop this and just say we lost and we just have to heal up? Or do you think you could take him all out?
You only have to kill Nam, right?
You only have to kill Nam.
So that's the only saving grace. It's like, okay, if I could kill one of these guys, then...
Do you have a ranged attack or no?
No. Which I think is the problem, because I'm not going to be able to kill this hardy guy.
Yeah,
or kill the
3 rounds to kill him by himself.
Yeah, I was talking about the dragon archer. So I think I think the best case scenario would be to go for the 5-point guy here. The thick-skinned taunting guy, but then that puts me in the middle of everyone, and I think I just die at that point.
Yeah, it's not great, Bob.
That's true. I do have. I mean, like I have a significant amount of healing. I have. Like if I go like here and then here. Oh, you can't see it. So like if I start over in lane 3, I can move up to lane 1 in 1 turn.
Okay.
And then move over and hit the hardy guy on turn 2.
Okay.
And if I do that, I'm taking a lot of hits. But then Nam is gonna come in and Like if I roll a 3-3, then the game then we win the game
The only thing
on
is when he comes in, right? Because he's gonna be taking green lane, so he's gonna be on lane 4.
right.
Blue is gonna move up. Like I'm wondering if you get actually boxed in that spot, and like Nam is just on the outside, and you have to actually fight
Oh,
someone else.
he's sitting. Yeah, you're right.
That's the only other bad thing.
Yep, because yep. Because if I kill the archer in lane 4, then blue is gonna move up and box me into that spot.
Yeah.
So the other option would be to sit there and wait 3 turns against this hardy guy. After 3 turns though, then I'm boxed in. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm boxed in again because then Nam would pop into the range slot in range 3 because thick skinned purple man is gonna come over. So I think the only way that we could do it is that if I come in right here in the middle and I kill thick skinned purple man, um, and then Nam pops in right there.
Yeah.
Let's just try it. Let's
You
see.
can
Let's
go
just see
for it.
how it
Yeah.
goes.
See what
I mean,
happens.
like,
Yeah.
I think we're. I don't think we're gonna win. So I don't think we'll use the consumable, but it might be
Yeah.
fun to just see where it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna pop right there in the middle.
Okay. Good luck. Good luck. Godspeed.
Okay, so we've got thick skin man right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
We will roll 2 defense dice. Do we bone saw here? Bone saw attack?
You could. Yeah. I mean, the poison's the bigger thing, so you kind of want to
Yeah,
get through his defense. So yeah.
yeah, because if I can poison, yeah, well, bone saw and attack die.
Big money.
Yeah, because I still have infused incense. So if we do get to Nam, I can roll 2 poison, 4 attack,
Okay.
and hopefully that gets past his thick skin.
Yeah.
Okay. So well, 3
Ooh.
defense.
Nice.
I
Solid.
rolled 4 attack. His thick skin soaks 1 of those, so
And
3 damage.
well, he had 1 defense on him, so 2 damage.
Okay.
But that's good. That's really solid. All right. So Archer guy is gonna swing for you at 3,
Disgusting.
and he hits you for 3.
Okay, well there goes my defense.
Okay, perfect. You need that. Okay. The sage next to you is going to go for 2 attack. He hits you for 2.
Okay.
Hardy guy is swinging at you to 1 attack die. He gets
He'll be
bone.
ties. Good.
And purple guy in front will be ties. Purple guy in front of you. Okay, he hits you for 3 and it's 2 defense.
Yikes.
What do you have? You have like 1 life, 2 life left.
I have 3.
Oh,
I have
okay.
3.
You're good. All right, so
Yeah.
start round 4, so you get to heal up at least. So
Okay, so yeah, round 4 I start. I get a heal. The other option would be to just sit in a corner. Like I wonder no, because of this archer. The archer kills the turtle in a corner strategy.
yeah.
The guy in front of me has 3 defense, right? On him.
He has 2 defense on him in front of you.
Okay. Um. Okay, so I healed 1.
Mm.
That's so much defense. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. But oh well. We will. But so I will lose my lock die too, right?
So on easy mode, we actually get to keep it.
Okay.
I
That's
believe.
nice.
Because it's easy and we're easy. Okay, so if KO during your adventure, dice in your locked slots may remain. So we can
Okay.
keep that there.
Okay. So I will.
Hey Magic, how you doing? I thought you were Nelson's friend, Wood. I am. I did. I did 1 damage.
Um, yeah, I'm not surviving this. So I'll roll 3 attack die and 1 defense.
Go for it.
Okay, so I rolled 4, so that deals 1 damage to
Solid.
Hardy
So
Man.
you've officially done way more than me, so that's good.
And let let the onslaught begin.
All right, so Kobold attacks. Okay, so he hits you for 3.
Yikes. Okay.
Okay, that's good. All right, so guy to your right swings for what? 2,
It's just gonna get harder actually.
3.
Okay, that's game. So
Okay. So bad news, we didn't win. Okay, so hold on, I have to look up what happens with the chips now. Do they just go on top of the stacks or they get shuffled back in? I can never remember.
Karok, I got hit for what was the equivalent of a semi truck and too many bones.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Getting KO during battle is going to happen to you. Full party wipe. If your entire party runs into bad luck, that's what that was, and all gearlocks are KO, the battle immediately ends. But the adventure continues. Skip the reward phase and move directly to the recovery phase for that day. Unless you have loot that grants HP, each gearlock will likely choose rest and recover as the individual. Okay. Hold on. But what happens to the...
I got hit with a Ronin activation. That's exactly right, Maurice.
Yeah, right? Place any undefeated baddies face down on the bottom of their appropriate active stack. Okay. So the good
Okay.
news is that they got shoved to the bottom.
Well, that's good.
That's small victories.
Yeah, we'll say small victory. Why not?
I mean, I thought it was kind of a victory. Okay, so we are now at day 7. Do we want to do Nam again and see if our luck is different this time? Or no? Do we want to go for a fight and level up slightly?
So Nam comes out on day 7. Wait.
No, day 8, right? You have 8 days, so you could do it.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. So wait, are we on day 6
7
or
now.
day 7?
So we just
We're on day
finished
7.
day 6, so now we are on day
So we
7.
might as well train and then go for Nam because I think Nam would be easier with 16 baddie. Wait, no, it's 16 baddie points. Never mind. So okay, so that'd be 3 5s
3
and a
5s and a
1.
1 versus right now it's 2
2
5s and
5s,
4
4
1s.
which I think is harder.
It's definitely a lot. Yeah, I mean that's gonna be a lot to go against.
Right? Like I think the strategy to beat Nam is to get him out quickly and then let the poison do what it
Run its
can.
course. Yeah. Yeah, I mean we could do a thing. See what happens. I mean this might not even be a battle too, so we'll see.
Yeah. I think we go for it and we try and level up and see what we can do.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if there is anything that could help me.
See, the problem is like I need 2 skills because I realize there's a card I have called Bleeding Chips, where after a baddie deals damage that removes any amount of defense from you, you may reduce this die by 1 to add a bleed effect die to that baddie, which would be freaking dope. I should
The
have.
bleed effect die.
So bleed is like you just deal 1 damage each round,
Nice.
like
Yeah.
automatically, which would be nice, but yeah. Yeah, perseverance is going in. Oh my god, perseverance is going in all protection decks from now on, right? It's pretty good.
It's
right?
good. I it comes with the same issues that like lay down the law and surprise attack and Moxie have, right? If you don't have consistent access to flipping, then you're not going to be able to. If you draw perseverance on a hero turn, you're screwed.
No.
Right? So you have to draw when you're an alter ego farm, and that's the issue. I think it works really well on like Colossus, Ant-Man, Miles, like all of these ones that can flip so very frequently, but I don't know. I have a hard time with those cards a lot of the time.
Yeah, I have a hard time with protection too. Uh, all right. Here's our day 7. Oops. Day 7 challenge. A bold challenge for day 7.
That's what we just went through. We went through a bold challenge.
Apparently, this one is worse. All right. Although the afternoon sun obscures his features, the giant shadow, oh god, it's Nom, cast by the stranger ahead makes the hair on your back stand to attention. Everyone feels it. The fact that it, Nom, stands squarely blocking your only advancement makes confrontation a painful certainty. However, it seems most of us may yet avoid the unwanted exercise this day, as the mountainous figures has his own plans. A challenge is made clear by his voice. Thunders across the gap between us, declaring, "Choose your champion, then die." You're my champion, so I'm just gonna choose you.
Cool. Good.
So we are fighting the Goliath, possibly. So
Yikes.
we could do hello Goliath. We could do baddie points. Place baddies from the top of BQ in lane 1. Select one Gearlock to face off for it for 3 rounds. If baddie or Gearlock is defeated early, remaining baddies and Gearlocks join the battle at the end of the current round. Otherwise, they join at the end of the 3rd round. You could ignore this challenge. Let's take him, where we would add 4 baddie points. So that'd be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that'd be a lot. That'd be something.
Yeah.
So I guess we don't do that. Oh, but we do get 2 training points. Actually, this might be dope. This might actually work out in our favor.
Yeah. 2 training points for me gives me access to a revive. So it'd be kind of, it'd be interesting because I could come in and revive you, and then you could come in after me, right? Like if you go in first, die, I can roll the Zap Pack, revive you, and then you can come back in.
I guess, yeah.
After I die. I mean that.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, that makes sense to me. I will take any advantage we can get, so.
Or honestly, just maybe 2 health.
Or that too. All right, so I like the idea of hello Goliath, the first one, where like I'll go in first and just try to fight the first thing mono e mono.
Okay.
Right? All right. So what is it? 14 baddie points. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Or okay, so face off against it for 3 rounds. If baddie or Gearlock is defeated early, remaining baddies and Gearlocks join the battle at the end of the round. Otherwise,
you joined the 3rd round.
okay.
I will destroy him. All right. Good. So I am fighting a dragon. That's ironic.
Oh.
Okay. You know what? You remember that time I was being really silly and I said I would fight him by myself?
I remember that. So this is the engulf, the dragon.
So the good thing about engulf is that he could kill himself, because all damage rolled by this unit also hits all adjacent units to target, including self, as well as triggers reaction skills if applicable.
Hilarious.
So, I mean, he would attack me first and probably be all right for a little bit, but after that, I'll get you good. All right, because he is going to go first regardless, and he gets 7 whole life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I too have 7 life. I too live dangerously. I rolled a 3. That's cool. All right. What's weekend? Isn't that like lowers my dex, which would be terrible?
Yep. Lowers your dex.
All right. Just get that ready.
But that only applies if he rolls a bones.
Oh, he will now. Don't worry. He will.
Yeah, Maurice, Shadowcat and Spectrum love perseverance. That is so true.
All right. Let's go. So, Giant Dragon is now going to roll 2 attack, 2 defense on me. Of course he rolls bones. That's son of a... All right, so he does 2 damage to me. 1, 2. And 2 bones. So I am now weakened by 2, which is always a good sign. So I have 1 dexterity. Cool. Really happy about that. But I do have... Oh wait, augmented footwear I can only use for single battle. I think I used it for the last one, so I don't technically have that anymore.
Bummer.
Okay. But I can. All right, so 7, 8, 9. Okay. So let's do the old 7, 8, 9. 2 vision cards. So 1, 2, and then I heal 1. And I'll use my 1 dexterity to move next to him.
Nice.
And then now he's just gonna hit himself like an idiot.
Loser.
That's how you win. Does weekend stay on for the whole time? Oh, next turn. Okay. So that comes off because that was the next turn. All right, round 2. Dragon now goes. He rolls 2 attack, 2 shield. All right, so he does 2 damage to me. 1, 2.
No weekend too. Nice.
No weekend. And I'm gonna say he takes off his own 2 shield then, because he would do 2 damage and shield himself. So now it is my turn. I have to draw back up. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I have no healing cards. That's always a good sign. I was really happy about that.
Don't worry, survive. I can come in and heal you.
Doesn't need to survive. All right, so what we could do.
Weekend ends next turn. So are you still weakened?
Place a weakened die on the target. Gearlock's dexterity is reduced by X percentage next turn. But it already affected me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that,
because that was my next turn, right? So there we go. I assume that's not the next round, right? The next turn. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Vision counts as anything I want. So 2 bones. Does 2 bones, which makes sense.
Was this the special class, or is this a new guy
Riffle?
that you can buy? Yeah. Wasn't there a secret class or something?
This is the secret. This is the
Cool.
secret one that just recently came out. Hold on, let me do this really fast. Then
Sorry,
this goes no, that's fine. And then I get to do 1 damage with the gear. Oh, I'm crushing it. Okay, so yeah, so there's a super secret, not riddle, of course. I mean, those don't exist in this game and don't ever look for it. But there's totally not one of those things in something. And basically it took me 2 months to not figure it out. And when I totally did not figure it out and do everything I needed to do, I got like early access to him. And then now he comes out on he came out on Black Friday. I think they're coming out basically randomly. So like you'll be able to buy him. It's just super random when you could buy him.
Gotcha.
So that's the only reason I have him now, and like a lot of people don't. It's just because I solved, or I did not solve a puzzle early. You know. All right, so let's do 3 dexterity. Let's do the coin thing. Let me roll 2 defense dice. Okay, a bone, a coin, and defense. Now, 3 bones. Is that something different? 3 bones could be good. Resolve 2 different suit effects. So I'm going to do that. One of them is going to be the healing one. And the other one will be the damage one. So I do another damage to him.
Nice.
All right. Round 3. All right, so round 3. Is that the beginning of round 3?
No, I think it's at the end. I think you have to go at him
At the end of round 3. Yep. Okay. All right, we're crushing them. We're good. All right, 2 defense, 2 attack. Hit me. All right, he rolls 2 bones. So I get a weaken 2. If I find the right side. He does get defense on him. He does 2 damage, but that takes out my shield. It would take out 1 of his and deal the other damage to him.
Nice.
So now I get to go. Oh, shoot. I should draw back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I looking at life-wise? I'm looking pretty good. All right, let's do 2s. So I could do a bone. I get a bone. And I do a damage. And I have weakened, so I can only roll 1 die. So I'm just gonna roll the defense die, so you all get in here. All right. So I have defense, and then I lose my weaken. Okay, that is now the end of this turn, which means you all get to come in.
Let's go.
Remaining baddies and Gearlax join battle at the end of the current round. Okay. All right. So coming in will be a Kobold Elite who will attack twice, so that's fun. So let's make sure we're not next to each other. So he's a 3, so he's at the bottom of the initiative meter. It comes with 5 life, and it's gonna be compound, which is always great.
He's hardy.
And he's hardy.
Yikes.
So he sounds easy. All right, next guy is a level 1. Oh, good. It's the archer from afar, so that's good. He's also
Ooh.
compound.
Boo. Dude, these compound guys rolling in at 4. Just like wholeheartedly.
I think they come in at the bottom always, so they should always be coming on the bottom of the initiative meter when enemies come in, if I remember correctly.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. I have to double check that really quick. Troll Brute. And you should come at the very top.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure. We could double check it in 1 second. But there are no riddles, especially in automation of shale. I did not say this. I was not here. Exactly. Do not look for it. Totally doesn't exist. Even though there's a giant thing that says it's not here. All right. B-Fan, do you remember when they come in? Like, Gearlocks always come on top and enemies always come on the bottom. Is that what it is? Okay. These baddies will not join battle if there are fewer than 4 baddies, blah, blah. If that's the case, after end of round, the baddies from the top of the BQ will join and assume the first available lane markers and initiative dice. Place the baddies in the lane that matches its lane marker on the position matching its attack form. If that position is occupied. Okay, C17. Initiative dice battle in it. After initial dice placement is set for all units, the initiative number of the dice no longer matters. During battle, certain skills can modify the initiative meter, but always in relation to the other's current initiative meter spots. Units that enter the battle after round 1 will always enter the top or bottom of the meter. All Gearlocks, Tyrants, and 20-point baddies enter the mat at the top spot. All 1-point and 5-point baddies enter the mat at the bottom spot.
Interesting. So I get to go first.
So you get to go first. And you get to pick where you want to start in the map.
Okay, so Archer Man is going to be targeting the weakest, which is going to be you. Both of these archers are targeting. Dang, dude.
Yes, but what's good is, okay, so you don't want to be near me because we actually want the thing to engulf me because he's going to hit himself and the elite guy.
Right.
So that's good because then the elite guy can get hit by the dragon, by my attacks, and possibly your attacks if you want. So if we took out the Kobold Elite pretty fast, that might be a thing.
Yeah, and then the Kobold. Yes. So what we'll have to do is focus on the Kobold Elite. Well, so he's hardy, and he is compound. So he's gonna hit us both for 4.
Yeah, he's
or
gonna
for
hit
5. We're on 4.
4. He's gonna hit us hard, but we just need to survive 1 time from him, right? Because then the dragon should do 1, I should do 1, you should do 1, hopefully. And then the next round it'd be another like possibility of 3.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm good with that. So I'm coming in. Since I have my innate +1, I'm going to heal you 1. What does that put you at?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puts me at the 6.
Put you up to 6. So with you being at 6, that's your max, correct?
My max is 7.
Max is 7. I don't know if it is worth.
I can also heal myself slightly, so you don't have to worry about me too much.
Okay, and you get to go before you get hit again. Or you're gonna get hit.
I'm gonna get hit, then I go, so I can heal myself after the dragon hits me.
Okay. So in that case, I will. How does poison work with Hardy? It's on his turn. He takes the damage.
Yeah, so he would take a damage, right? For whatever the amount of time is.
So it does. It actually doesn't matter if I poison him.
Yeah, and like Hardy isn't great to poison because like if you roll the
Right.
2 or whatever, then it does the 2, then it does a 1, right? Then it does a 0. Um, the 2 wouldn't work essentially.
Yeah. So I will roll 2 defense dice and 2 attack against the hardy guy. I hit a 2 and I got a bones.
All right, so that's 1 damage
And
to him,
2
right?
defense. 1 damage to him, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so now the dragon's gonna attack me with 2 attack, 2 defense. Come on, do damage to me. Hit me. All right, good, not that much. All right, so he gets 3 life, but he or 3 shield, but he does 3 damage. So I'm gonna say that
Okay.
takes it off. So
Nice.
I get hit for 3. I have 1 defense, so I take 2 damage. The
Okay.
Hardy guy would take 3, but Hardy's itself down to 1 damage taken. So
That's so
I get
brutal.
to go. I know, it's rough. So um oh my god. Okay. Okay. This is so ridiculous. All right. So despite this not looking like a straight, this is a straight. This is a 6 or not straight, a run because I'm only allowed to do runs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because again, because I'm innate, visions maybe uses any number when doing a run or a matching combo.
Nice.
So I have 2 eyes, which means I could draw or put 2 cards there. I could also, what is the other thing I do? The suit effect of another card in this combo may be applied to this unit. Oh yeah, but we don't really need to worry about that. So I could do the gear, which does 1 damage to my hardy guy, which is good, is what we needed. And I get to heal 2. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, cool. Now,
Can you now turn around and target somebody else with your roll?
I believe so, yes, because the way that the game steps out, like the way the steps go, basically, is like first is your beginning of turn stuff, which is what I did.
Okay.
And I'm just dealing an adjacent baddie. I'm not dealing a target. And then I'm now choosing my target.
Cool. Okay.
So I could now choose the dragon, but I don't even know if I'm going to attack it yet. I have to figure that out. Actually, probably should. Let's see. Let's do card counting. I don't want to do burn in turn. Discard and then draw back up. Okay, maybe. Okay, so I think I want to do these 2 and actually a defense die because then I can do another card combo. Okay. All right, so we have 1 defense. So, let's do this one first. So this says that we could take choose 5 cards from your discard and shuffle it back into your active deck. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, the combo we just had was kind of brutal. So that'll shuffle those back in. And then now we could discard up to 3 cards from our hand. Jokes on it, we have none. And then draw back up to 5 cards. You may then play a card combo. So again, my target now is the dragon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3, 4. And we could use the queen. Wait, we could do 5, 6. Okay. So we could do 2 damage to the dragon. 1,
Nice.
2. He's only got 1 life left. We get a bone, which is cool. And then we could do the eye thing. Do we want to move a card? Effect of another card in this combo may be applied. In this combo. Oh, I could just do the damage.
Think
And
it's
just
true.
knock him out. Yeah, I guess
Wait.
that's what we should do, right? Just knock him out.
Yeah, I
So we'll
think so.
do that. So we take him out. So he is now dead. Now the 1 will come in at the end of this round. So let's remember that. And then that is it for me. Yeah, that's the end for me. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so purple is okay. This guy, so he's gonna attack each of us
But
for
why is purple going?
because he's the next in line, right?
Do they come in order that they come in, or do they come in like since we brought three in? Do they go initiative?
So, we brought in.
Like purple first,
Oh, that's right. That's
then
right. Yeah, it should have been yellow. I'm sorry. I thought purple was there first. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. So yeah, it should be yellow, purple, then green.
cool. Okay,
All right. So he's gonna. What? How much life do you have?
me 8.
5, 6. Damn it. Okay, he's gonna attack me. All right. So archer guy attacks me for 4.
Yikes.
All right, hits me for 3. I have 1 defense, so hits me for 2. Okay.
Oh.
Now, purple guy is gonna attack. Okay. Let me just. I'm pretty sure he attacks both of us. I just want to make sure. And I think we
He
just do
does.
separate attacks, right? It's not like the same roll.
I honestly have no clue.
Okay, let's see. Because suppose if there's a tie, I would use that to determine it, blah, blah, blah. Come on. What if there's multiple? It doesn't say. I'm pretty sure it's just 2 separate attack dice. Oh, yeah. Roll attack dice for each target separately. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. He can attack me first. So he rolls 4 attack dice. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Okay, 2 damage. And 2 bones. He doesn't have a bones thing right now. All right, so now he's gonna attack you.
Yep.
Oh god. 6 damage.
Okay, so 2, and I lose 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Yikes.
Now green guy is gonna come down to you and attack for 1 dice and a shield. Oh god, he did 2 damage.
Yikes. And
And
hurt
he
himself,
has
right?
careless. Yeah, so he does 1 damage. All right, now it's round 5, and you get to start.
Okay. So that's interesting. This got bad pretty quick.
Oh wait, we have to put in. Sorry, we have to actually put in the 1 point baddie before I forget. Because we still have more on our thing. So he gets 3 life. Whatever rages. There's no other orcs. There's no other orcs, and he comes in at the bottom.
Rages if he's uh hurt.
Yeah. Okay, so he cannot go in the 1 space. He cannot go into the 2 space. He will go into the 3 space. And then it is your turn.
Yeah, this got bad.
Yeah, this isn't ideal. You luckily I can heal myself too. So
Okay.
that's a well, at least for 2. I guess that's something. Wait, can I play another card combo?
So I think we need to kill this guy
Okay.
who's going to be swinging at us for 5. You are going to be, or the weakest one of us is going to be hit for 5.
Yeah.
Or you could ping. Nope, because he's hardy as well.
I mean,
So
this brute has to go first. I mean, just straight up, it has to because it's attacking both of us. So he can go first, or we can knock him out first.
but
I'll be able
I
to.
think the archer
It has to be
kills
next.
the archer kills somebody.
Nah, I think we'll survive it. Wait,
Okay.
can you heal yourself?
I can, yeah.
All right, and as long as you can heal yourself, I think we're good because I'm gonna be able to heal myself for 4.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I have a thing that lets me when I get KO'd, I revive. Oh wait, when you would be KO'd by damage from a baddie, apply all damage you would be dealt by that baddie that turn to the closest party member instead. Oh, that stinks.
That does stink. Yikes.
Oh wait, I should have never done that. I thought that was the wrong one. So I should have never applied that die. So never mind. That just goes back on my thing. My bad.
Was that actually what it says? Is that's
Yeah,
actually how it works?
yeah.
Oh,
I
jeez.
thought it was one last chip when you would be KO from damage from a baddie. Instead, ignore all damage to that baddie and set your HP to 1. I thought it was that one, and I just read the card wrong.
Hilarious.
So my bad. I never should have applied that. This is going well. Going swell. It is going swell.
Okay, so
I
I'm gonna
actually think we're
roll.
okay.
I'm gonna roll 2 defense. I'm gonna roll med, pack, and an attack die against our
Okay.
hardy fellow. Um. Okay, so I deal 1 damage. I rolled 4 defense, and I heal 3.
Nice.
What we call the big roll right there. I
Clutch.
could double this, but I don't think I am, because this puts me at 6 health, and I would like to keep my double in my lock slot for Nom.
Okay. That makes sense.
Cool. Okay,
All right. So now it's my
that was
turn.
me.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play 2 cards to heal. 7, 8. So I heal 2. Wait, did you do damage to the hardy guy, right?
I did 1. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, so that was 2 there. Then I am going to roll 2 attack in this other die that hopefully is better this time. Okay, perfect. So I did a lot of damage, which is all I wanted to do. Knocks him out. He is done. Now I get the coin thing, which is what I thought I had this whole time. So I might get KO'd, I can revive. Now, I can now use one of these to play a card combo out of turn, and I'm going to heal for 2 more.
Nice.
So now we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least.
Cool.
And then plus, if he KOs me, I get to survive. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what did we just knock out? Purple? Purple goes away. All right. Yellow is going to attack me with 5.
So we are equal. So do we get to choose?
Yeah. If we're equal, we get
So
to
have
choose
him
it.
roll on me because I have 4 defense.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. 5. 5 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh.
Okay, so 4 defense rolls and 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay, cool. Gambit Mech. Sorry, Gambit Mech. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. All right, green is going to attack you for 1 attack,
Yeah.
1 shield. He hits you for 1 and gets a shield. Blue is going to attack me for 1 and hits me for 1. Okay. Now, it's the end of the round. This other guy comes in.
Oh, there's another guy?
There's one more guy. He's a little dragon. He's just a little dragon. So, he is purple. He comes in with 3 life.
He's also in engulf.
Yeah.
We're also in fatigue rounds.
Which is probably going to work out for us, actually.
Yeah.
So he's distanced back there. He comes in at the bottom of our thing. All right, fatigue round. Everyone takes damage.
That bypasses defense, correct?
Correct. Okay. All right, cool. So now it is your turn.
On my turn, I will heal 1.
Solid choice.
Okay, so are you gonna take out the
I'm
The
going to go for
dragon?
the range guy is who I should go for, right? Because he's rolling 6 damage.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
dragon's just doing 1, so that's fine.
Dragon's just doing 1. This guy will kill himself. Or the fatigue will kill himself. So I'm wondering if I come after this rage guy. I think I want to do that. Because the rage guy hitting you. Well, he's only hitting you for 2. You're probably fine, right?
I'll be all right. Yeah, I'm not too worried about me. All right. Gambit says, I want this game so bad, but the completionist in me won't be happy with just the base game. That is true. Just FYI, you will spend a ton of money. And then you will spend $200 on a box to hold all this stuff. It is my favorite game. It's also my favorite game of all time. It's my #1 game by far.
The other thing is that we can have this engulf guy attack you, and then where you're at, you'll be surrounded.
Well, when he attacks me, he's gonna hit himself, right? Because I'm gonna
He's gonna
have
hit
to move up.
himself. He's gonna hit himself and this orc rager that's gonna come.
Well, because I'm probably gonna move up to attack out this compound guy in the top left.
Right. But the orc rager is gonna move before the purple guy attacks.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a good call. Yeah.
So I'll just swing at green baddie. I'll use bone saw. I'll use 1 attack die and 2 defense.
Okay.
Ooh, not great. 1 and thick skin. So nope. I only rolled 2 attack.
Come on.
I rolled 2 bones though, so I could
That's
needle
good.
jab. Or I could hopefully roll into. This is probably our last round, actually.
It'll be close. Oh wait, yeah, because the rage guy will die the following round for sure, and probably the dragon too. Actually, yeah, this is probably gonna be it.
This is probably going to be it. So I will. Yeah. Or because I was like, if I could roll 1 more bones, I could grab a fortunate discovery.
Oh yeah, that would have been nice.
But I'll just needle jab this guy.
Right in the eye.
Right in the eye.
Right in the eye. All right. So luckily we're out of enemies, so that's nice. All right, green guy's taken away. All right, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
All right. So now the beginning of my turn. I can do it for pairs, right?
You don't have to use bone saw. Is there any downside to using bone saw? I guess then I wouldn't.
I don't think it really makes a difference. But you're right. You wouldn't have to use it if you didn't want to.
Yeah, I could. I guess like instead of rolling a bone saw, I could have rolled another attack die, hoping for the bones to go into fortunate discovery, but
Sure.
it worked out.
All right. So we're going to use the eyes because they're also now 10s. Because we could do it for not only runs, but we could also do it as a matching card combo. So these are all 10s, if you couldn't tell. So 2 eyes. 1, 2. 1 gear does 1 damage to that guy. And I heal 1.
Nice.
All right. So now I can move up 1. So I have 2 dexterity left. So let's use 1 and 1 defense.
Risky, I like it.
1 damage knocks out this guy.
Huge.
Easy clap. There's only 1 pointer. And I get 1 defense on myself. Cool. All right, so yellow is taken care of. Now it's blue. We're going to have him come up here. He's going to make 2 attack dice because he has rage. So much rage. Hits me for 3. Ow. That was cool. Does do 2 damage to me. And then now the dragon. This stupid dragon. All right, hit me. All right, 1 damage to me. Engulfs everyone around me. Knocks out that guy. Almost knocks out the dragon, but he's about to get knocked out in a second. Fatigue round. We all take damage, as does the dragon. And the dragon fatigues itself.
Nice.
We have won. Look at that. We're playing like professionals, man.
We did it. So we get some cool stuff, right?
Yes. So we get a progress point for what that's worth. 2 progress points, 2 skill points, and we each get a loot. So.
Oh, the loot's nice too.
Oh shoot, I am out of cards.
I drew a Zelfie root. Heal yourself for 1 HP at the start of each round during battle. Place this loot in prep area as a reminder.
Okay. That's a good one. I got.
What is prep area?
It's technically where your chip is right now. Like on the actual picture. This is your prep area. All right, so I got dragon scales. While this loot remains in your loot area, rolled defense dice may be placed in lock slots. If a dragon was defeated this battle, you may trade this for an unlocked dragon center scale trove loot if available. A dragon was defeated, right? Was it not? Yeah, we did defeat a dragon. So a dragon center scale trove loot. I assume that I just for unlocked. Wait, I want that.
Yeah.
Dragon center scale. Backup plan extension. 1 bones. Place the defense die at 2 in the active slot. Nice. All right, perfect.
Nice.
That will help me a lot. And then we get 2 training points each.
2 training points each.
And also, I'm gonna rest and recover.
Same.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, so I'm thinking that I go med pack into zap pack.
Okay.
So I can heal, I can keep myself alive longer than if you go in first against Nam. I can zap pack you alive and then you can come back in.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. I think.
I think I'm gonna give you this Zelfie root.
Okay.
Oh, Dex is what.
B-Fan is saying.
Yeah.
So I personally, I am gonna go 1 dex higher. But then I gotta go for more attack too, because I need. Well, do I? Because that'd be 4. 2, 3, 4. I'm good with 4. Let me try for attack. I did get it. Yeah, we're gonna keep the attack. Okay. So I went attack and dexterity.
Okay. So do we think that the dexterity is worth more than having basically 3 characters take on Nam?
Well, you could do 3, 4, 5. So it's the difference between running. Well, you have some skills too.
Nam will knock you around, so we need Dex to be moving. That makes
It's
sense.
true. Yeah, it is true. Um. Well, yeah, because it would have been nice to have bleed if I get back in. That's probably not gonna happen. No, yeah, probably dexterity would be good instead of
So if I
worrying about my
go,
3. Yeah. Shoot, and I need to figure out how to shuffle cards back in.
so should I do a defense? Should I try it for a defense then,
Yeah, I mean,
or go to like 5, or go to 6 dexterity?
No, I think defense would be good because I think if you can get all 3 defense stacked there, and because you're gonna be able to persevere with like healing each round, hopefully.
Yeah,
So I think if you can outlast Nam, that would be a big thing.
yeah. He also recovers 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna, before I up my dex, I'm going to try for defense. Okay, I succeed on defense. So my defense is up to 3, and then I go to 5 dex.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens.
Okay, I think during our trading, I'm gonna give you this selfie route
Let me find.
because that's gonna help you sustain longer. Does that make sense?
Yep. I just gotta find it. I have a lot of cards now. Oh, Zelfie root. Okay. Heal yourself for 1. Start of each round during the battle. Place in the loop per phase as a reminder. Okay, cool. All right.
Nom, 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 nom.
Num 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 num. Okay. So it is day 8, which means it is 3 5s and a 1. 2, 3, and a 1. And Nam goes at the bottom of the stack. All right. We must win. We must win. All right. So for the first spot, the first enemy is a Kobold Fanatic. All right. He doesn't seem terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Comes in with 3 initiative. Does inspire though, which I don't like when they inspire each other. All right, Orc Rager comes in with 5 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also a 3. Okay. He's melee, right? Yeah. Next one is don't be a dragon. Okay, Orc Warmonger. Ugh. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does come in with raiding. I have to remember what that is. Oh shoot.
They get beefed if there's more of them.
Okay, there is. That's always a good sign.
What,
Oh,
what
and
was the?
hey,
I'm sorry. What was the third guy? What was his name?
Orc Warmonger. He's kind of like got a long face.
Yeah, that's great.
He looks
Cool. Thank you.
happy. All right. Or last one is Orc Grunt. 2, 3. All right, so they're all melee. So that's actually at least a better thing, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
We have a lot of rating.
We do have a lot of rating, which is less than ideal. All right, so for those that don't remember, rating is this unit gains 1 extra attack die for every additional orc type baddie on the map. Ouch. So
Yikes.
3 is what we're looking at. So I need to go for the weakest one first, right?
Yeah. Green guy. And
Green
then, yeah, if you stay over in the corner, then.
4.
And we only. Wait, it's 16. So once we kill one, Nom comes out, right?
Yes. Yeah. So only Nam is left right now.
Okay.
So there we go. I will kill this guy. I will have Nam come out. And I will proceed to die for you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And then let you go and see how you do.
We'll see how we do.
See how we do. All right. So, you ready? This is it. It only took us 2 hours and 40 minutes to get here, but we got here. So,
What initiative are you at?
I'm at the top. I'm at 4, at the very top of the stack.
Nice.
So at least we got that. All right. Queen, King, Ace, 10. All right. So, oh, wait. No, that doesn't work. That was done by me. Okay. So, Queen, King, Ace. We get a bones. We get to do 1 damage. And we get to move a card here because we are out of cards. The 1 damage gets to go onto that guy.
Nice.
Now, I need to use 1 dexterity to get cards back in. The burn thing doesn't make any sense, so we won't do that.
So real quick before we make any decisions, we want to kill green guy. I'm wondering, does it make sense to not kill green guy this turn? Because so blue guy will come here, purple guy will loop around, and yellow guy will come down.
Yeah.
Then we kill green guy. If you kill green guy right now, then purple guy comes over, blue guy comes over, and you're penned. And then
Okay.
Nom's gonna be out, or it's gonna
Yeah.
be harder to get to. So otherwise, I think you keep purple guy, or blue guy will hit you, and then you're only getting hit by 1 rating. And
Yeah.
then purple guy is gonna have to try and loop around. Then you can kill green guy, and then they're gonna try and come back, and they're just not gonna ever be able to get to you.
1, 2. Oh yeah, you're right. The way that this works out is actually really
Yeah.
nice. Okay. Yeah, I like that. All right. So I'm gonna roll my die to get cards back in from my discard. I can roll 4 things. We'll roll the coin. We'll do the cards. Go to the full deck and place them in your discard. We'll do no. Oh yeah, we can do that. We'll do 3, and then we'll do a 4th one. Okay. Okay. All right. So actually, this is good. So we can take 6 cards and put them back in. Shuffle them back in.
Nice.
Which is good because I am out of cards. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta shuffle these back in. Then I could take 3 cards, draw number of cards in the full deck, and place them in your discard. Then choose up to the number of the discard and place them back in your full deck. I don't have to do any of that because it's up to. I get the coin thing in case I die, and I get
Nice.
2 defense. Now, I have Dragon Scale, which says I can use 1 bone to place a defense die at 2 in an active slot. So I'm up to
Huge.
4 defense now.
Nice.
So that's the end of everything for me. I get to draw back up.
I don't remember if I said it or not, but in my last game with Pickett, I was able to get the heavy loot that was like whenever you basically can tick up your defense dice by 1. So
Yeah.
X's go to 1, 1s go to 2s, and that was a lot of fun with Pickett.
Dude, that was awesome. Yeah, that sounds solid. All right, so yellow is going to move 1, 2. Now he's going to still roll his defense dice. All right, so he gets a taunt on him.
That's fine.
And he gets 1 defense. Blue now goes 1, 2. He doesn't have any defense. Purple moves down, swings at 2.
I guess you could get hit with 2 ratings. For some reason, I thought purple was going before yellow, but
That's fine. Because then he goes, wait. So
or blue is going
does he
before
get a
yellow.
rating die for each one, right?
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 dice in total, right? Because he has 2.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's all my shields.
Nice.
That's fine. And then green goes and rolls a shield and attack and 2 more attack. Rolls 2, 3, 4 damage and gets a 1 shield on him. 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Raider armor is Raider armor with Pickett is OP. It's great.
Yeah.
It was a ton of fun.
All right, so now I get to heal myself because of the root you gave me. So that's fun.
Round 2.
All right,
Fight.
so let's do 8, 9. All right, cool. So eyes can be any number. So it's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2. I get to heal myself 1. And I get to do 1 damage. I'm going to do it to this guy. Take off his shield thing.
Nice.
Okay, so I get 4 dexterity. So we'll roll 2 defense, 2 attack. I'm going to keep hitting the weak guy. Okay. 2 shield. We do 3 damage. Oh, I think knocks him out.
Yeah, it does knock him
2,
out.
3. Okay, cool. So that knocks him out. So we'll get to deal with Nom in a second. All right, that's the end of that. Green die goes away. Yellow. Oh wait, I wasn't allowed to. He has taunt on him.
No, the yellow guy has taunt on him, and taunt's only adjacent.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Sweet. Okay, cool. So yellow guy now moves. Well, we could choose. So I choose for you to go up this way.
Yeah, because Nom's gonna
Because
hop
then
in
Nom's gonna hop there.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2 for blue. And then purple swings for 2 plus 1. 2, 3, 4 damage. So I block 2 of it and I take 2. Okay, this isn't terrible. All right, so now it's round 3.
Nom comes in at the top, right?
Nom does come in at the top. And he has, just so that we all know, 6 life. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Thick skin 3, which is the brutal part,
Yeah, it's not gonna be
and recover
great.
1, which is not great.
All right, so heal yourself at the start of each round. So I get to heal myself at the start of the round.
Nice.
Okay, so Nam is gonna try to, or Nam is going to hit me. Not gonna try. He's gonna use his club, 1 attack, 1 defense, and he targets me. Okay, so Bones does nothing. Okay, 2 attack, 1, 2. I have 2 life left. And the club, what does the club do? After
Actually,
Nam
to the furthest
attacks the furthest point, it deals 1 true damage. Okay, so I go all the way down here, and I get 1 damage done to me.
No, the furthest spot away from the mat from you. I think it's like over like top left, right?
Oh yeah. You're right. So that'd be like way over there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I never. Cards 3, 4, 5. Oh god, it's a lot of stuff. Okay. Huh. Interesting.
Right.
Check. So 3. Huh. Okay. So I have 1 life left. This is good.
Okay, so
2.
do you intentionally die here? Because I come in at the top and Nam is in a spot where I don't have to move and I can attack him immediately if Nam does not move. But if you survive the round, Nam's going to be in a position where I can't attack him.
Well, so what's gonna happen is, right? So he would move 1, 2. Blue would move 1, 2. And purple would move like 1, 2. So they're actually gonna all surround me and block Nam out of my spot. Like Nam won't be able to touch me. You know what I mean? Because
But-
Nam's already gone. So all these guys are gonna like encapsulate me.
Right.
So that's the only thing is like, even if I'm trapped in the corner, I could slowly try to work on these guys while Nam just sits around and does whatever Nam does.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you can survive,
For a
yeah.
little bit, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If you can't survive next round, I think that's where it gets.
Okay. So let's do. Hold on, wait. I want to see really quick. Sleeve card. Shoot, I should have used that before, but whatever. All right, so 7. All right. All right, let's do 9. This counts as a 10 jack. So I get 2 bones. 1 bone, 2 bones. And then I get to move a card over. Let us roll 2 defense dice. Sleeve card. Do I do a burn in turn? Oh, that's maybe what I do. Discard and I can draw back up. Alright, let's do a burn in turn. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god, I rolled so many bones. Oh wait. Actually, 3 bones would get me the reshuffle, which actually could be good. Okay. So I have a lot of bones right now. So I could do 3. Okay.
You have 5 bones.
I have 5, but this one counts as 3.
Oh, geez.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which allows me to reshuffle the deck. Oh wait, but I wouldn't be able to survive. That's the only problem. Shoot. Okay, let's do the burn and turn thing. Let's do that. See what that gets us. So discard up to, then draw back up to 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I think I could play. I could play a card combo. I was hoping it'd be something better.
More bones.
Yeah, but I can't fit any more bones in my thing. I was hoping I could heal more, but I can only heal for 1. All right. So I heal for 1. Let's think. How many people are going to attack me? Him? Not him.
1.
Yeah, just 1 attack. Okay. So we're going to use one of our bones to play the dragon scale thing, which gives me 2 defense on.
Nice.
We'll shuffle up next time. I just only have 4 cards. That's fine. I think we're good to go. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, you'll survive even if you are KO'd because of your coin. Good call.
Yep.
Good call. Yeah.
So, all right. So 4 will go 1, 2. He is going to go 3, 4 attack plus a defense die. All right. So a bone gives him taunt. That's fine. So he does 4 damage. So it's 2, 3, 4. I technically KO'd, but I have 1 life left.
Nice.
So then blue goes 1, 2. And purple goes 1, 2. Okay. So now round 4. Beginning of round, I get to heal. Nam goes. He moves, let's say 1, 2. He just rolls for defense because that's all he can do. Okay. That's
Did he
that.
roll 1?
He rolled 1 defense, yeah.
Cool.
Now it's my turn. Okay. So we could do 7, 8, 9. Actually, hold on. Let's use all of our bones first. 3, 4, 5 bones. Just shuffle this up and put this back in. All right, so I can't use bones anymore, so remember that. This gets used. Okay, so we have 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we get 2 more bones. And we heal 1. And then I get to...
Nam doesn't move if he doesn't have a target.
He doesn't? Oh, okay. That's fine. He can sit there. Sit there then. That's fine. All right, so 2 defense, 2 attack, right? I'm attacking the guy next to me.
Yeah.
All right, 2 defense, and I do 2 damage. So he loses his shield. He loses a health. Okay. Whew, okay. Draw back up. Hope for the best. 3, 4, 5. I just need to survive just like a little bit. Roll 4 attack dice, 2 defense. Don't be bad. 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 2, 3, 4. And he gets another taunt on him. Okay. So 4 damage is 2. All right, I have 1 life left. What are the odds? Probably not great. All right, blue goes. He rolls a 3 attack against me and knocks me out.
Okay.
Okay. So the round now, blue would go, purple would go, right? Round ends. Now it's round 5. And you are placed now at the top of the battle queue.
Okay. I'm gonna come in right in front of Nam.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kill him. Kill him.
Good. Good.
This is
Okay.
it.
So I'm gonna roll toxins, poison dart, bone saw. I'm gonna use my incense to roll 2 attack die for free. I think I just roll the attack die because I mean, so this guy's gonna be hitting me for 3. Nam's gonna be hitting me for 1 plus probably 1 true damage. I could survive that, but I think I just roll all attack die.
Yeah, I mean, any that we poison him is key because if he knocks you far away, that's when you kind of get trapped in the corner.
Right. Well, oh yeah, if he knocks me over here, then I get destroyed.
Yeah.
So maybe instead of the attack, I rolled the defense.
So he has 6, basically 7, 8, 9, 10 damage you would have to do, right? With thick skin and whatnot. You're working on with one poison, basically? Or two
Uh,
different poisons?
2 different poisons.
Hold on. I don't know if we could stack those poisons.
Oh, really?
I think one takes over the other, if I remember correctly. I think poison's weird. Well, no, because it's skilled dice. I think you would keep the skilled dice on.
Can I use fast hands on bone saw? I'm not 100% sure what fast hands is.
So fast hands, I think is only healing. It's a heal assist, technically. So you could roll medkit or medpack die, and there could be multiply that number. So no, fast hands only works on healing stuff. Okay, what did you have? Poison dart. Place a poison effect die. So yeah, so the poison effect die would not be the actual thing. So the poison, you can't have 2 separate poisons on him. You can only
Got
have
it.
one. Unless
Okay.
wait, what's toxin? Hold on, let me double check that really fast. Is that where's toxin? Toxin. Poison jar. Place a poison effect die. Yeah. So it has to be a poison effect die. So the newest poison always overrides the old poison.
Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna roll my toxins. I'm gonna
Okay.
roll bone saw. I am going to roll 2 defense and an attack, and then my infused allows me to roll 2 extra attacks.
Okay. YOLO.
I think that's probably better than rolling 3 defense.
You could roll both and use the better result. That's true. You could do that.
Do I have to discard the other one?
No, so you just never use it, and it would just go back into your.
Oh, okay. So I think that's probably better than rolling the attack die.
Okay, yeah. That's a
Okay,
good call. Good call, B fan.
good call. Okay, so 2 skulls and 1 poison. Jeez. Okay, that was a really bad roll. Okay, so I have here.
You have at least some defense. That's good.
Yeah. I run into his thick skin and I knock off his defense. So I think I just don't use the bone saw die.
Okay.
Um I can apply 1 poison. I don't think I'm going to use the double bones for the toxin.
All right.
Um
Well, do we actually want to apply that poison? Because when you
I
do
don't
it, he's
know.
just going to
I don't think so.
recover. Yeah, I don't
Yeah, I
think
don't
so
think
either.
so. Okay. Oofed. That was rough.
That was
That's what we call rough.
that was not ideal. All right,
Not
so
ideal.
he is gonna club. There's a chance he doesn't even club you. So,
That's true.
but he does. So, okay. So he rolls he hits you for 1 and he clubs you for 1. It's 1 true damage with the club though. So it goes around your defense.
Okay. And then I get surrounded again.
Yes, you are now surrounding the corner. Okay. Now yellow is gonna roll 3 attack, 4th attack, and a defense. All right, he rolls 2 boneses and hits you for 3, and he gets 1 more defense.
How many defense does he have?
3 total.
3 total.
2 on one, 1 on the other.
And taunt and hit me for
3.
effectively 1 damage.
All
Okay.
right. Now, fanatic. 1, 2, 3 damage to you.
Okay.
And purple guy can't reach you.
Okay.
All right, so now it's the bleed round. Nom takes a damage. This one takes a damage. This one takes a damage. This guy takes a damage, and you take a damage. But then luckily you'll be healing, but so will Nom in a second.
Yep. Okay, so I heal up.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Wait, why not bottom left corner?
because
It's
this
not
is
as
what
it's not
1,
as far
2, 3,
away.
4, 5, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's one spot closer technically. Also, Chic Out Gaming. Oh, hey, how's it going? We got this. I don't know. Nelson needs to do some serious work, but maybe.
It's true though. Um, I think this starts to become a war of attrition.
Yeah, I don't think it's a terrible idea, but yeah. And I
Okay,
mean,
so
you can also poison them, right? Like play the bit to your advantage too of being able to use poison. Because you might as well use it, right? It's better to use it and hopefully survive than versus die with poison around. And then you'll
right,
just have to like just start swinging at Nom, hopefully for a lot.
right. Okay, so I'm rolling 5 dice. It's gonna be 3 defense. It's gonna be healing, and I think poison on yellow because the other guy's hardy, so I don't really care
Yeah,
about that.
yeah,
Um, actually, I have to have he has to be my target.
yeah.
So I'm gonna roll toxins. Yeah, I'm gonna roll toxins because poison dart is more sure. It's a more sure thing, and it's fine if I don't.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so 2 poison
Okay,
on
solid.
this guy. Uh, 2 defense and a bones. Ouch. I will go ahead and double this heal, so it's gonna be 4 heal.
Nice.
So I'm back up to 7. Okay.
All right, pretty solid. So Nom sits
Heals.
there, right, and heals 1. He's gonna roll a defense die, which is fine. Okay, of course he adds on 2, but okay, whatever.
Wait, I thought he had a defense die.
I thought you took it off last time when you attacked him and then before you moved.
You're right. You're right.
Okay, so good news is the guy with a lot of shield now takes 2 damage from the poison. Poison ticks down by 1, so now it's only 1 poison. And he is going to swing 3, 4 at you. And he already has enough defense, so. On the bright side, he's going to just die his next turn.
Yeah, but then I will be trapped in by the raider.
True. But at least he dies.
It's
All
true.
right, 4 attack dice. Oh, God. 4, 5, 6 damage.
Oh, geez. That's gonna.
He does lose his taunt, though. So, small victory, maybe?
That's tough.
All right, blue guy.
That's. Mm,
Blue guy, we need a lot of bones. Or 3.
that's game.
Ah. Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah. Yeah, not that first roll against Nam was horrendous.
Yeah, that wasn't ideal. And I needed to do more to take off those guys for you. But yeah, that was rough. That was rough.
It was fun though. It was fun though.
Yeah, it was fun. Also, the other problem is like again, I haven't played a lot of Riffle, so not great. You tried, Notable Joe. Thank you, I appreciate it. Canadian, this game is rough. So it's really, really rough at 2 players. This is by far the hardest way to play it. As you add more people, it actually gets easier. And in solo, it's not bad because again, it's solo. No one else exists here. It's just us and Nam, which is like insane. You know? So so yeah, that part of it's really good. But yeah, I think we could try this again sometime in the future, and I'll be a gear lock that's just better that I'm better with. And we could do that too. I think
Yeah,
it'd be
no,
good.
I'd definitely be down. Definitely be down.
You
Cool.
really needed 3 poison on not poison 3 on not. Yeah, agreed. That would have
Yeah.
helped a lot in a big old attack. But yeah, this was good.
Yeah. Yeah, because I rolled a 1 on my bones dice. I rolled or on my fast hands dice.
Mhm.
Sorry, bone saw dice. I rolled a 2 bones on my toxin dice and a 1 poison dart.
Yeah.
It's like if yeah.
Just how it goes sometimes. That's all.
Yeah, if it was a 3 and 3, I think that that we would have won.
Yeah.
If we had rolled a 3 on the poison and 3 on the bone saw, that would have been game. But
Yeah.
was not in the cards.
Or in the dice. The dice.
Yeah,
Gilly's range would have helped. Agreed.
that's true.
I think Boomer would have been really good for this too. She's always good with her range. There's a couple people I think that would have been better than what
Yeah,
I selected. I'm not good enough with Riffle yet.
I
Still,
think the range is also just like
just
really good
good.
against Nom. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I agree.
because he knocks you to the other end of the map and you don't care.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the other thing that helps, and like the fact like Nam like honestly doesn't do that much damage, right? The max he could do
Right,
is 3, like which is just
right.
not that much. It's just like trying to get him down is the hardest part. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm happy I got you sucked into too many bones. Then this is your
Yeah, no,
addiction.
it's great. It's great. It's good. It's definitely very good. I've been happy to play it. I'm excited. We tried Gentrix, I think
Hendrix,
is how
yeah,
you
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
We tried him. I think I enjoyed him more than Nam. When we were
yeah,
playing, my wife and I did not like how Nam was set up because we didn't like doing a 1v1 type situation.
yeah.
We thought it was a little bit more fun to have both of us on the map at the same time.
Agreed.
Um and also it was just a little bit longer, which allowed us to explore our characters a little bit more.
That's true. If we do this next time, we should do. It's cool that you have more actions. That it is cool. I like it. I don't mind him. I just need to get better at him. Is my problem. Also, Sheik. Personally, I think 4 player is too easy. I agree. 2 and 3 player are my favorite player accounts. Yeah, I like them. Of course, I like solo too. I think so. You and your wife need to play Duster. Let me know how that goes, and let me
Is
know.
Duster and Undertow?
No. Duster is your last villain in the base box.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yes, Duster is an Undertow too. That becomes a whole complicated thing later. Molmesh is a very good intro tyrant. That's true. You could do
Omesh?
Molmesh
Okay.
next time.
Cool.
I forgot who the other one is. There's a few of them, but I don't remember the other one. It's like the poison guy or something. Like the poison king,
Oh yeah,
whatever his name is.
yeah.
Tantrum is still my favorite all time. When Tantrum gets going, he just does like 20 damage and like doesn't even care. It's so nasty. Once he does his like attack or whatever it's called. But yeah, if you're down sometime, we'll do this again in the future. And
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
It was a fun. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Just so everyone knows, go see Nelson. Nelson, where are you? Where can people see you?
I am pretty much everywhere as Nelson All Over or Nelson All Over Cards. If you are into card games, it's going to be YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. But yeah, there it is in the chat. Nelson All Over Cards.
Nelson.
But yeah,
Is it
thanks for
Nelson
having me
all
on.
over for Twitch? Is that what it is?
It's Nelson All Over for Twitch, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Drellin is the poison tyrant. I got you. Yeah. So that's his stuff. Hopefully I linked it right. But go support Nelson. He's a better Marvel Champions player than I am. So if you want to watch really good Marvel Champions plays, watch him. If you want to watch really bad champion plays, you can watch me. So there you go. But yeah, we'll do this again sometime. We'll figure it out. And I appreciate everyone being here. Appreciate all the help. Also, B-Fan, thank you for all the help with all the rules and stuff. Appreciate that. So, all right, everyone. We'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.
Thanks. See ya.